sit poolside with me. You know, take cruise ride with me. You know, sit around and jive with me. You hoes are so weak, you cannot compete. You don't even have the same shoe size as me. You can never sit a suit fire like me. But I got some tricks for your ass, hit shit for your ass. You can never catfish when you slip for the grass. I'ma run your background cause I click on so fast. I don't even have the time to put a bitch on a blast. And I got a Glock 40 in the sit on the dash. Y'all know that I'm quick with the drag. Y'all know I'ma probably take a bitch if she bad. Put her on the line, don't be wasting any time. Wait till I'm outside where they sit looking mad. My bitches be masterpieces, okay? You bitches are average sleaze, it's okay. I don't know what they mad at me for, like they life progressions advances me, ho, okay? Y'all asking me why, I tell them no say. She on board, no benefits and no pay. No reparation, she ain't no slave. She suck me like crab, like need no obey. Bitch, I got all of the season. It's you that you now, I don't even need reasoning. Ain't even pleasing, it's well beyond treason. It's one Sunday evening, we're preaching. Bitch, you a breeze, a nice one at that. Let's just relax, don't worry about tax. I got your net, just ride with the set. EDSP, no ass, they strap with the fat, no whistle. Why you work? I make it whistle while I work. She make it whistle while I work. She make it whistle while I work. Yeah, now whistle. Why you work? I make it whistle while I work. She make it whistle while I work. She make it whistle while I work. Yeah, now whistle. Look what I gotta do. Yeah. Yeah, man. This the one right here. Yeah. I said I'm coming for that ass if it's fat. Ain't no tit for tat. Bitches in my lap, that's a fact. We gon' split the pack. What's up with your bitch? Where she at? Come, let's sit and chat. I just wanna talk. Where she at? Come, let's sit and chat. Follow all my leads and you'll be set. You ain't gotta sweat. I'ma get a lead for every step. You ain't gotta fret. Planting all my seeds just for the set. I won't go in depth. I keep all receipts until the death. Till I'm out of breath. Bitches wanna leave, then they can go. Ain't no hostage hoe. EDSP demons with no souls. We them bosses hoe. Bet her shit be leaking to her toes. Then I toss that hoe. I'm a dyke hoe with recyclables. If yo bitch bad, then I would know I got a light bright with no light bulb. Big thighs for the top. She on drink 3, I'm on flight 1. No squire, I still all night, son. If it appease me, I might pipe some. Check the tea leaves against the white coming. I don't do BGs, I don't do keys. I be between sheets, no older brothers.
World on fire, been shit to drop it, the bitch been tired. Stay locked down, tryna hide from the virus. Tryna live life in this world that's dying. Watching my diet, physically, mentally, spirit of a lion. Queen of the jungle, living in violence. Money coming in my hand like ivory. Counting every dollar, now I'm hand sanitizing. Rap bitch, real rap shit. Write a big check, but my ass gon' cash it. Always knew that I would be the last bitch laughing. Seen what I saw, you will break your glasses. Life full of madness, life of a bad bitch. Everything I touch turn gold like a chalice. Give my ass a kiss, turn a fraud to a prince. Gray sweats, no print. Why the fuck you got a magnum? What happened? Like this all big game, no action. Post big captions, stop capping. Ever since lockdown, nigga shit been cold like Aspen. Stop asking. If I still got a man, if I didn't, shit still wouldn't happen. Stop asking, stop asking. Asking. What happened? Like this all big game, no action. Post big captions, stop capping. Ever since lockdown, nigga shit been cold like Aspen. Stop asking. If I still got a man, if I didn't, shit still wouldn't happen. Stop asking, stop asking. Blowing big bag in the backseat. Clearing my mind from that bullshit that life be too quick to throw at me. Adjusting, adapting to like it, shit happens. I'm built for this shit, I'm an athlete. My pain is no different than anyone else's. Focused on me, don't care who think I'm selfish. Stingy with time and I really can't help it. Life is a trip, taking vacations and owning my shit. Come from a city where they count us out, so I made it my duty to make niggas proud. Long as they eatin', I know I'm succeeding. I tie up my evening, I hold niggas down. Promise my mama that she could retire.
y'all to the people watching. It is another. Oh my God, I can't do that. It is another Talk Your Shit Tuesday, episode 120. I'm just Jerry with.
Y'all.
Man.
Y'all. Y'all.
Just bear with us.
Please.
Y'all know it get blacker and blacker over here in these streets.
Because it wouldn't be us.
Yeah, it get blacker and blacker in these streets.
Damn,
but y'all know we working on something.
Can you turn the headphones up just a smidgen?
Which one?
One. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's. Oh my God, I can hear everything.
You
now.
can hear everything now. Fantastic. So we're working on things over here. That's why we're late today. And they was actually together. And just like last week.
Y'all, I'm sick of this shit. I might have to move to StreamYards. It might be time for me to go to StreamYards instead of OBS. We use OBS right now, but I don't be having time for the bullshit. I might have to just go ahead to StreamYards and see what they got. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if a change needs to be made, the producer say a change need to be made, then it need to be made. But
cause what the fuck?
Well, we can play with it when we get finished with talking our shit today.
Listen, cause we got a lot of shit to talk.
It's going to be a great episode,
y'all.
So, okay, shout out to Versity in the comments.
Thank
you guys used it yesterday.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. That's why we love you.
Yeah, see. We might just, Mm-hmm. So.
Laugh, how has your week been?
I think my week was amazing.
What did you do? You
want to start with Thursday?
Thursday? No, let's put a pause on Thursday, and then what did we do everything else?
Well, I went to Courtyard again.
You did say you went to Courtyard again.
I went to Courtyard again, y'all. I had the ribeye cooked medium. I must confess that I was impressed. I was very much impressed. I didn't really think that it was going to be that good. You know how you go to black establishments and you ask for like white people shit and they still going to black it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the pink in the center. Sorry.
It depends on which restaurant I go to. If I'm going to order it medium or medium well. Like if I feel like it's a steakhouse or something, I'm more inclined to get medium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more inclined to get medium well.
Yeah.
But like you said, at a black restaurant,
they be
if I decide I want to get a steak, I probably would say medium.
And then expect medium well, because that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So, but I was impressed.
Okay.
They didn't dry out my steak or nothing like that.
That's always
I did ask for a steak knife and they didn't have any, which was very weird to me.
How you serving steak with no steak knives?
Black people.
They got people out here cutting it up with a butter knife.
And I did, and it worked. I was like, well,
as long as it's juicy enough.
Oh yeah, it was. I don't know, y'all. They might got some shit that y'all can mess with.
Okay, Courtyard.
Yeah, the catfish nuggets were tasty.
I love me some catfish nuggets.
They didn't have the crab cakes again.
Oh, I love me some catfish nuggets.
Then after that, we ventured to the whiskey bar. Yeah, I did a lot. Saturday, I did a lot. She was out
kicking it.
Y'all, I'm still tired from Saturday. Like, that was the last of the semester. I turned in the last of my stuff. I'm like, please get out of my face. Like, when I tell you that was the quickest I've ever done homework. Oh, shit.
Tripping. I knew I wasn't.
Oh yeah, this is a lot more.
Because I'm like, why are we reaching so far?
Yeah, you're right.
Reaching so far.
Y'all been off my game. I just started my new position yesterday, and
congratulations.
It's just
all around for lavishly. Just all around for lavishly.
It's just so much going on. So we went to the whiskey bar. I don't know if you guys did. I don't know if you guys been to the whiskey bar on Coventry. We gotta go. We gotta go together.
I'm down.
It's all speakeasy-ish and shit. You know, like the 30s. Whenever that was a thing.
Okay.
Whenever they tried to stop y'all from being drunks, and then y'all said, I'm still sneaking out.
Okay. Yeah.
Whenever that time was, yeah, thanks to y'all done started a whole thing. And then after that, went to the Chinese bar. Remember, I still need to take Jerry to the Chinese bar, y'all.
Still laugh on me so much, y'all.
Yeah.
But we are accomplishing shit this summer. We gonna be out in the
we
streets.
gonna be out kicking it.
Spring and summer, we coming for y'all.
And then after that, I stopped at Bossman Watts R&B only.
Okay, the R&B only night.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pro 3 Entertainment.
Always doing stuff at Connect HQ.
At Connect HQ, yeah.
And then that was the end of my Saturday, y'all.
So my week, I did work. It was the mama's birthday. I almost told y'all her age.
Because you know you can't do that. You can't tell the secrets.
Because, yeah, she didn't say this one, but next year she's not going to have a choice because next one is a big one, you know. So happy birthday to her. I worked, then I woke up and took her to brunch. Shout out to the missus for the recommendation because I was having no luck. I'm usually really, really good at finding a restaurant or activities or something on Google for if I choose to take somebody out on a date or something, do it. I couldn't find anything on a Saturday for brunch. So I hit up Laugh and I'm like, Laugh, some Saturday brunch spots. And she was like, oh no, you're asking the wrong person. You need to be asking the missus. That she love a brunch. And I was like, oh no, you know
what's funny about y'all too?
She do.
You would be like you would ask me, can you ask Sharita? And then Sharita would be like, you know what, can you ask Jerry? And I'm like, y'all can just ask each other.
Well, I'm just gonna start talking to her because she responds to IG faster than you do. And that video I thought was hilarious about the chick in the bonnet waking up to her dog throwing up. I thought that was hilarious. So I sent it to y'all at the same time, and she responded faster than you. So from now on, all the stuff that I want you to see, I'm on IG as far as that. I'm gonna send to her because I know she's gonna send it to you directly. You're not gonna have a choice but to watch it.
Oh my God.
So that's how we'll do that. As far as the funny stuff, I'll just start, articles and all that still.
I send you food.
Yeah, I'm still gonna send you food, but the funny stuff, you don't be reacting fast enough.
Oh my God.
Especially not that one. And then, that was my week, working and making sure my mom was happy and she enjoyed her birthday.
That's good.
That's all that matters. I appreciate all the love that the people share with her online who actually know me and they know my mom personally. And they was like, shout out to your mom. Happy birthday to her. I appreciate that. Thank you. It means a lot. So, but Thursday, this was before all of that. The duo was out in the streets, y'all. We were invited to an exclusive party. This was actually, is this the night of my birthday? When we got the invite?
When you got the invite?
When I got the invite? It might have been the day of my birthday because wherever I was intoxicated. So I think so. But we got invited to the Midwest concert series that was at Rebar. Got the invite from Trav Hen himself because he was one of the artists that was featured. And you remember Trav Hen from, God, what episode was that? We're at 120. So that was like 116. No, that wasn't 116. That was 118. I feel like I got the episode wrong. But anyways, he was just on here a few weeks ago.
Listen, do not get me started.
Yeah, that's the homie. He fuck with us. We fuck with him. So as soon as he sent it, he told me to RSVP. I was like, say less, because I love Rebar. I've been waiting to take Laugh to Rebar so she could experience the vibe and stuff. And this is our second time going, because the last time we went for him performing his singles, she went with me for the first time. So she was down for the shits as soon as I sent her the flyer. She was like, oh yeah. So we went and it was fantastic, like fun as the fuck. One of the best shows that I can say that I've been to in Cleveland that was featured with local artists. It was professionally done. Like, it was cameras and views and lights and, lights. The people was professional. It wasn't no half stepping, So that was a beautiful experience. What did you feel about it, Laugh? We had some great other artists there too.
God.
Where's my phone?
What was the name of that band?
Hold on. That's why I said where's my phone, so I can bring it up since I'm actually doing my phone.
I know the young
now.
ladies, the leader of them all. The leader. Leader is funny. I don't know. She seems like the leader, but whoever
she's the lead singer.
The lead singer. There we go. Thank you for fixing me.
Yeah.
I know her name, but I don't know the name of the band.
I don't remember the name of the band either, but that was Reagan Gray.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. She was fantastic. She had this song called Let It Go. I told her, Elsa, wish she could, sis, because what? No, that's not what I thought it was.
Lord.
Nah, it was something completely different. I was looking for like the name of the band, but it's not listed like on our page or nothing.
Why the name ain't on the flyer?
That's the name, Reagan Gray.
Oh, well then it's her shit. That's even better. I thought they was like a whole unit. It's her? Oh yeah.
They might be a whole unit, but she actually has a show coming up.
It's in May, right?
It's April 3rd. It's a Sunday.
Oh my God.
So that's this
like
Sunday.
So right. I feel like I just crawled back in the house from Saturday.
Yeah, that's it's at the Winchester. Tickets are available. 15 at the door. I'm sorry, 20 at the door. Tickets are 15 in advance.
Okay.
Show starts at 8.
If
you want to go check her out, I'm telling y'all, the vocals were fantastic. She was dope. She was good as fuck. Also in attendance was Purple Monkey Circus with the S.
I heard of them before.
I had never heard of them. They were two dope individual. They were two gentlemen, actually. They had good energy about themselves. I'm going to keep it 100. I don't know if this was their first time performing at something like this. Because I felt like they was a little nervous. That comes with going first.
It's tough going first.
That's why I laugh always.
Don't put me first.
Material,
Do not ever put me. I'm tired of y'all putting me first. Matter of fact, while we on the subject of people putting me first, the last time I was put first, he's throwing another Taste My Movement.
You want to go?
I bought tickets already.
Oh, okay. I'm done.
We already there.
Okay.
I forgot what day is that?
Oh, I got that invite on Twitter.
On Twitter, yep.
I love Twitter, y'all. Even if I'm not tweeting nothing, I'm on Twitter. I love Twitter.
Forgot I even had the shit. I told him I copped the tickets. When is
I just got to make sure I don't have no. Is it coming up soon?
It's a Thursday, April 14th.
Oh, okay.
At 8:30. The missus is coming too.
Oh, yay!
And then next day we're going to see Lucky Day. But then, yeah. So who else was at this concert?
And we also had the Monday program,
which is who I'm playing right now. Y'all like that coordination?
Yeah. So y'all know that the king of unmentionables is Marcus Allen Ward. He's a part of this show. I'm sorry, this group. I finally understand everything that Laugh was saying about as far as his talent, not his music, because I hear it. I know it's good, but like his talent. Like when he was just moving through the room, you can tell like, oh, he know what he's doing. He was up there practicing on 2 different bass, and I was just like, oh, okay.
He was playing all right. He was playing guitar and he was playing bass.
And it was just like, all right. So then,
Bruh just switches back and forth.
I'm gonna talk my shit for laughs. So I'm like, he looked like he was doing something, but he looked like it was the perfect time for me to interrupt what he was doing, you know, if you catch my drift. So I'm just like, hey, excuse me, sir. Are you like busy or are you busy? He was like, I mean, I'm busy. What's up? I was like, this is Lavish D Lucky, one of my best friends. She loves you, plays you all the time on our podcast, everything in some podcast. So he was like, oh, I'm hip. And I was like, in the inside.
He know.
And I was like, so she wants to get, I'm like, she want to get a picture with you whenever you got the extra time. He was like, all right, I got her.
You got to see our message thread. I'm telling you. I'll be fanning out and I'll be trying not to. But I'm like, dude, you got to know how raw you are.
This is how I be with Trav. Like, I be trying my hardest, but it's just like, nigga, you dope as shit. And I actually know him, so it just be like, man, stop it.
Man.
But yeah, they were good. I need to get into there, but everything, like, it was flawless. Shout out to One Take Trav, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I just played him too in the background.
You gonna find you some kick it in the mountain, King of Comments.
Explain what you mean by One Take Trav, because I know what you mean. But they don't know what you mean.
So what I mean by that is he was the only person in the building that took one take. It wasn't no.
But what do you mean? Like, explain to them that it's not just a regular show. Like,
oh yeah, it's not. So this would be what I would consider like a Cleveland Tiny Desk, y'all. So when I say this was a private event, like the people were there, they had professionals recording it. They had photographers. Shout out to...
You needed a whole code word to get in,
you had
y'all.
a whole code word to get in. Shout out to
special.
Shots by Rod. He is also Rugs by Rod. That's the homie. Been knowing him
he makes the rugs?
He makes the rugs. That was him. He makes the rugs.
Oh.
Been knowing him since high school also.
I need that one with the TV. You know the...
Yeah, I know which one. Okay.
I need that.
So... he was like there taking pictures and stuff. They're going to record this, edit it. When I say one take, I mean the director, man behind it. If an artist, they hit something wrong, they didn't hold. Okay, we need to stop this. We need to do this over. We're going to start at when I clap. 5 seconds after that is when you start performing, talking, all of that. Trav Hen, only one start to finish, one take. Nothing.
One take Trav.
I'm serious. One take Trav. He that nigga, y'all. I told him at work. I was like, he's like, you know, I'd be nervous, and I was just like, no, that go away. As soon as you get on the stage, when it's time for you to perform, I'm like, that's it. That's when that Trav Hen switch. She got the same thing. Like when Lavish Lucky want to get on the stage, sis be eating.
Listen, I was just telling my mom earlier how I want to get back on stage.
Yeah, like she be
but
eating.
I gotta go to the gym first because I be eating.
Yeah, and so yeah,
we're
gonna get on that. We're gonna get on it.
My little feelings was hurt.
Yeah, I can understand. But yeah, we have to so keep a lookout for it. Whenever it drop, we'll let y'all know. So. You ready to get into the shits?
Yeah.
What's been going on in the world? What to start with first? We can start off with congratulations. So congratulations are in order to... Who needs congratulations? We're not talking about people who won awards. It was a reason I wanted to say congratulations to somebody.
Congrats to Slim Thug for...
Okay, he graduated from TSU, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
So that's Meg's alma mater classmate.
I feel like I really want to congratulate somebody for something. It wasn't him.
I wish I had a charger. I can't believe I'm on 2% like this.
Oh my, really?
2.
You poor thing. Ooh, what am I on? I'm gonna mind my business. So
perhaps I'll die. 1%.
I can't remember the person I wanted to congratulate or for what. That's bad. That's
really
terrible.
Did it really matter? Was it important?
I don't know.
Was it important?
It wasn't like important, but it was significant enough that I wanted to make sure I did congratulations to add them. But now I can't even think of it.
You know, now you can't say it.
What you mean?
Because you just said that it wasn't that important for you to mention. And then if you mention it now, then we all know what you don't think is important.
You got a point there. So when I find it, because I'm one of those, it's going to drive me crazy till I see it. I just won't say nothing. So what you want to talk about first then?
Let's talk about Doja Cat and how she threatened to leave music. I was saddened.
So let's talk about Doja Cat. I was saddened also. Cause she that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like Doja she's an icon.
She is.
Like, and as long as she keep growing and she keep doing what she's doing, she gonna be up there with the greats because she not playing. She is not. Have y'all seen the visuals for this album for Planet Her? The way that it's been on the charts selling. I think it's still in the top 10 or at least the top 20 somewhere around there. Like since it dropped, like she's not playing. She just tied a record for like most top hits from a female rap album in the top 10. She's gotten 4 off Planet Her. Yeah. So it's just she doing it. She not like this album, and it's fantastic. So another reason I was so sad about it is because she is out of the country. She was somewhere in Brazil. I don't know where in Brazil, but she was in Brazil and she was performing. I think it was a storm or something, but she had tweeted and said that she didn't feel like she gave the best performance she could. And the next time she made sure that she was going to do better. But the thing that was so disheartening was that she already had this on her mind. She goes back to her hotel to relax because she's still a person. Well, her information got leaked at what hotel she was at.
Oh, wow.
It was fans at her hotel trying to see her, trying to get access to her. They want pictures. They want autographs. They want all this. And Doja was just on some, no, I'm not in the mood. Y'all not even supposed to be here. She basically was just stayed in her room and mind her business. And she's entitled to that. She basically was at home and y'all came trespassing and harassing her. So what do they do when you are black or they think you have a piece of black in you? They start attacking you. These were the same people who were quote unquote fans pulled up to see her. And they started calling her all type of N-words and stuff. And I mean, even online also. So that's what caused her to just be like, you know what, this shit ain't for me. I'm out. But y'all mad.
I can understand that.
That we acting up in white spaces. Bitch, fuck y'all in the white spaces. But we'll get to that. Because this is what they do to us anyway. This is what they do. As soon as we show a piece of we're human, they... Nigger, get in. You don't want to take a picture with me? Bitch, I pay your bills.
That doesn't mean that you're entitled to... It's the entitlement.
How dare you? I just saw you in a concert. How dare you not want to take a picture with me? How dare you not want to get out of your hotel room that I hacked to find out where you were? And I want a picture. I want a video. I need to get this on IG.
Shit, I wouldn't come outside neither. Are you kidding me? No. Not coming outside.
Calling her everything but Doja Cat or what her name is on her birth certificate.
Whatever that may be. Because I don't care. I feel like she was born as Doja Cat, period.
So it's shit like that. It was just, you know, it was really sad, but they go through this. And I think this may be the year of people really starting to realize like they're people also. They are people also. And it's consequences to what y'all are doing, how y'all talking to them, how y'all acting, how y'all treating them. And what if she just legit be on some? No, I made enough money. I'm out.
I'm on 0.5%. I would Google it right now and see what Doja's real name. Yeah, I don't know what her real name is.
Oh my god!
Which I think it is. I feel like it's something real simple too, and I'm gonna be real mad. Don't even tell me what it is. Mute my headphones. Don't even fuck up my vision of her.
I can't even read that. What is this? It's so long.
Let me see that.
I'm not.
Never mind. Never fucking
She's
mind.
Doja Cat.
She Doja Cat from now on. I can't even begin.
That was Doja Cat.
Listen.
It's in the comments if you want to find
Never
out.
mind. How did she get that? What is she? Never mind. We ain't got to do all that.
You ain't got to do all that.
Okay.
So that was that. Another interesting thing that happened to Doja Cat, because this all happened within like the same, I'm gonna say,
time frame
48 to 72 hours.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Remy Ma, shout out to Remy. Her Drink Champs interview came out, and she said that she doesn't consider Doja Cat a rapper. And we literally just had this conversation, the week before?
It was a couple weeks. I don't know. I feel
about
like
y'all putting more respect on her name.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to get over it. Y'all gonna have to get over it. She raps. Sorry.
Like she does.
And if you don't think she does, then you write the fucking verse.
I want to see you out rap her. That's what I want to see. I want to see y'all out rap her. I'm tired of y'all people. She can't sing. She can't rap. Can you sing?
If I put auto-tune on your voice right now, tell me that you sound just as good as Doja Cat. You won't. Because let me explain something to you guys. I know y'all think everything happens in a push of a button, and now there's like apps and shit that just makes it look so fucking easy, but it's not.
It's not.
When you're in the studio and you're using real auto-tune, the real plugin, you still need to know how to carry a tune.
Mm-hmm.
That 86 is 86% of y'all bitches. That's it.
Can't do them.
Y'all can't even hold the tune. Y'all can't hear a note and then match y'all voice to it. Y'all can't. 86% of y'all can't.
Oh, it's time for the real drink.
86% of y'all can't hold a damn tune. So don't think that just because you're singing in auto-tune that means that anybody can do it. Because not everybody can do it. Trust me. It's not what y'all think it is. They lied. They're lying to you.
Y'all just dumb.
Y'all got Voicey and all these little apps or whatever. Those are apps. You can't make a hit song on that. You can't make Grammy-nominated songs on apps like Voicey and then dog rappers that y'all say are not rappers that y'all claim can't sing. It's... Oh my God. Okay.
They're just dumb. They're just dumb.
You can't do it.
That's the word of the day. Dumb.
Everybody dumb tonight.
Everybody dumb. It's a bunch of dummies.
Y'all, so much.
So, was there anything else interesting in her Drink Champs? Because I didn't watch it. After, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I was interested in seeing it. But Lav told me it was damn near 4 hours. She said it was like 3 hours. That I didn't have enough. I didn't have 3 hours.
That shit was 2 hours and 58 minutes. And if you think that I was about to sit,
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I already didn't want to. I didn't have 3 hours to spare for Remy.
And on top of that,
after I heard the Nicki responses and the Doja, I didn't have any time to waste.
What was funny about the Doja Cat response from her was that, of course, it was that game that they play on Drink Champs.
And this is why I definitely
Slime Time or Shine, whatever the shit is called. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Y'all watch it. If y'all know what it is in the chat, please tell me the correct name because I still don't know what it is. But it's basically when you he picks two things and you have to choose between the two things. And if you can't choose between the two things, then you got to take a shot. Mm-hmm. So literally, this little round was Dream Doll or Doja Cat. And then after she went through this whole soliloquy of how she just thinks Dream Doll, of course she picked Dream Doll, how she thinks Dream Doll is just such a nice person Because Nori asked her, like, do you like her music better? And then she was like, I think she's a very nice person. I wouldn't know how to take that neither. Just right there. But then when you literally pick over Doja, you pick Dream Doll over Doja Cat, and then proceed to say that you think she's a nice person. It's not even based on music.
And said,
and then after that, after this whole soliloquy of saying that Dream Doll is such a nice person, she came to one of my battle rap events and called Chrome 23, came to one of my battle rap events and she didn't have to, and she had a flight to catch, and then she still stopped by. She wanted to show face, because you know how girls don't like to show other girls love and blah blah blah, and then say, I just don't think Doja Cat is a rapper. Let me start by saying that. She said, let me start by saying that, and proceeded to say nothing the fuck else. And that's what pissed me off. It's like, okay.
It's hater vibes. It's giving hater vibes.
So after that, and then I seen her, you know, she started stumbling over her words. She was getting drunk. She was getting high, you know, whatever. I wasn't about to sit through another hour and a half. Remy, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, because sis, you can rap. I don't think anybody's ever, and so let's deep dive into
Dream Doll could never do anything. Listen, okay.
I want to deep dive into her real quick. Not a deep dive, just like quick little toe.
Absolutely.
And what she said about Nicki. I thought it was stupid and it was pointless. I'm sorry. I hate that she took the bait.
What did she say about Nicki?
She talked about their beef. And she said that her and Nicki had a conversation. On this conversation, I'm paraphrasing. What up, Mr. R in the building? She said that over this conversation, they basically agreed that they weren't going to diss each other, talk down on each other, anything like that, and kept it moving. She didn't have, also said, you know, she doesn't have a problem with any rapper, female rapper, talking about they're the best. They should talk like that. Anybody, if you're going to be in this game, you should feel like that. And then she proceeds to say that she heard some things behind the scenes and she saw some things behind the scenes, and that basically what made her make Sheether. Nicki said it was a lie. Nicki said that she's never had that conversation. She don't recall it on like a shade room or something.
When the hell they talk?
I'm guessing after she got out.
After she got out, she made Sheether.
So maybe before they went in? Before she went in?
Was Nicki...
But Nicki was cooking. Nicki was doing something on the underground scene by the time that Remy got locked up. She was, but she wasn't mainstream. She wasn't on Young Money or nothing yet.
Yeah.
So Remy really was, unfortunate for Remy, she went to prison. You shot somebody, Remy. Over a stack. Like Nicki said in No Feuds. And this is why I wanted to do a toe dive. So to me, this is why I say I hate that she took the bait. This happened like 5 years ago. Well, you ain't missed the Oscar slap yet. It's coming, Mr. Art. It's coming, Mr. Art.
Yeah, it's coming. We gotta cook up. We gotta warm up.
We gotta cook up and warm up before we get into the Oscars, because there's a whole lot to talk about with the Oscars. So my thing is, so from what you're saying, y'all had a conversation. Y'all agreed y'all wasn't going to diss each other. You heard some stuff about behind the scenes. You said you saw some things that you know were legit. Who dropped the diss first?
You gonna diss somebody in jail?
When she dropped Sheether, she wasn't in jail. She was free.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But so when Nicki dropped No Frauds after
which is still a hit.
Still. After Sheether.
Mm-hmm.
So even if she was saying some stuff behind the scenes when you first got out, if we want to keep it 100, if Nicki wanted to battle rap with Remy, or she wanted to talk down on Remy and make it seem like she was better than her best opportunity was to do that was when you went to jail over shooting somebody for a stack. Because
Nicki's not battling nobody.
Period. She,
as a pop star,
she's always been reactive with the beef. She may throw some subs in her songs, but that's what rapper doesn't.
But then it'll be on the charts.
What rapper doesn't?
It'll be on the charts. Dream Doll on the charts? Is that why she like her better?
I know how Nicki do.
Is that why she like her better? Because she not on the charts like her?
I don't, but if that's the case, Nicki been taking shots at Remy for years. So why you trying to have a conversation with her? If this happened after you got out or whenever y'all had this conversation, Nicki takes shots at everybody. But what rapper isn't talking they shit when they drop some fire? When they drop a song, all of y'all do it. So to me, this is why I said I hate that she fell for the bait, is because you make yourself look bad. To me, it made her look bad because it's just like, oh, well, y'all had a conversation. You dropped first. I don't care if that conversation happened before you went to prison all those years or after you got dropped, after you came out. Y'all had a conversation. And as far as that conversation, if it truly happened, you was the first person that broke your word because your feelings was hurt because you saw some stuff behind the scenes. Well, sis, it was still behind the scenes. Nobody in the mainstream knew about it. So she was keeping her word. You ain't say I felt like some shots she dropped on a track was about me. You said behind the scenes. So you said that. Didn't she say that before Doja Cat? And Doja Cat stands Nicki. Doja make it clear that she loved Nicki and Nicki inspired her. So that's another reason. As soon as I heard that she said that about Doja, I was like, oh, she sound real haterish. I'm not watching that.
I stopped watching it. I couldn't do no more. I'm like, okay. I'm so sorry. Like, I was bothered. I'm like, oh my God.
It just came over me, you know. So that was that. If you want to watch it. Remy B, I'm pretty sure she dropped some knowledge somewhere up in there. She's been through a lot. She sought somebody over a stack, so
I guess.
What you want to talk about next? Lavish the lucky one.
I don't know. Do you have the docket? You have a piece of
docket? You dead now? Hold on. You sent it to me.
I never found out that boy's name neither. Well, damn.
There we go. Okay. That's what we missed. So before we get, because we about to get right into the Oscars, y'all. Before we get into the Oscars, we are going to do RIPs. We should have did that at the beginning of the show. But shout out to the 14-year-old who just lost.
Shout out, y'all. He said shout out.
Oh my God. See, Laugh say it all the time.
Oh
so we don't need to do RIPs.
And, but
RIP to him because this is real.
You prove me right every week.
Yeah, I do.
Y'all, this don't even be planned.
It
don't even be planned.
I just be talking. I'm serious, but RIP to him. Prayers to his family. Y'all have gotten so, is it desensitized? Is that the word?
Yes.
To death and violence. I don't want to say, I'm happy that I've been able to avoid it.
The desensitization because you were already desensitized?
No, the video of him dying. It's a video
oh my
of
God.
It and it's online.
I watched all 4 minutes. Yeah.
I'm not watching. Why?
Because I wanted to see what the fuck.
No.
How only you? Why just you?
Because his apparently from the pictures and stuff, they said his seat wasn't fastened all the way. But I don't know. They go around and check it. So if they went around and checked it and they felt like it was secure and everybody around them was just like, no, I don't feel like it's secure, then why y'all let the ride go off? So this is why I'm like, but at the same token, I don't want to see a 14-year-old fall to their death. I already know he gonna die. I already know that he gonna die in the video. I don't need to watch it.
The impact of that, and it was far. Like
I don't need to watch nobody fall into their death. This is one reason why
you know it go all the way
coasters,
up, and then it drops.
This is why,
but then it slowed down, and that's when he.
This is why that the fucking Death Tower, Death Drop, whatever it is at Cedar Point or something.
I'm not getting on that Vegas one either.
Once. I got on that ride once, and it was the exact same kind of ride that he was on. The ones that just go up, then they just fall down, and then they may stop before it's falling. They shoot back. I'm not doing all of that. The loops and stuff is enough.
I don't do none of that shit.
They used to have a ride at Geauga Lake that was like an elevator, where you would ride it up to the top.
I'm not doing that.
Or whenever it would stop, it would just fall down.
And you standing up?
I
would never in my life. See, and the only thing holding you is this piece of plastic? Everything is controlled by a button. What if somebody just... What if these 17-year-olds that y'all think should be paid $20 an hour or whatever, these 17-year-olds is operating a ride, and then they accidentally hit that release button as you up in that fucking air? Man, nah.
So, yeah.
I can't have my life in somebody else's hands like that. Not for 90 seconds of what? A thrill?
So, RIP to...
Drink a Red Bull.
To him. It's just a really sad situation. I just need y'all to be more mindful before y'all be sending and just sharing stuff. Like it... I get it, but but it's just... He was 14.
Well, no, he talking about the 17-year-olds I talk about that work at Cedar Point for $20 and $25 an hour to operate rides.
Yeah,
not I.
Teenagers, and I don't know.
And I watched the video. Dude operating the shit was all like, you know how they be all relaxed and shit. I feel like they be on 3 Xanax.
They just be trying to make it through the day. They getting that money. They be dehydrated. They just, it's a assembly line and they just of people. So eventually, after a while, sometimes they look over people and it's secure, and it may not have been.
Oh my God, I would have freaked the fuck out.
So remember,
if you going around here and you checking belts and you don't check mine.
So remember how, I don't know if I've ever told you or on the pod, I feel like I have, but the first time I was on a plane, my seatbelt wasn't fastened by the time that they wanted to get ready for takeoff. Me and Darrell, when they was like, is everybody okay? Is it secure? We about to go on? Me and Darrell was just like, no, I don't have my seatbelt on yet. It's stuck. We not making no moves. And I'm on an airplane. This is a roller coaster. So this is what I mean. Even with that post I just said, y'all don't know what it's like to have people really truly ride for y'all. Because speak up. Speak up. If you felt like he was panicking, something wasn't right, why y'all even let the ride go on? This is what the most mind-blowing thing about this to me.
Like, I don't know. That shit is crazy. Like, he didn't check. Like, if I go back in my memory and like where I watched that video,
I said
like everybody just dangling their feet, whatever. The dude that was taking the video was like, "Are they gonna land in this? Because it spins." But he was asking, he was like, "Are they gonna land exactly where they were at first? When they lift it off?" Like, yeah, it drops and spins all at the same time. So it's like, so he wanted to see his little friends come back down, and then he got perfect angle of dude falling. Oh, that's traumatic.
But
that's why I didn't share it. I didn't want to share it to nobody. I mean, I shared it to Sharita because she's just as sick as I am.
Well, I'm glad you have a person like that, because that video you sent me with old girl in the car, it started off with that. And I was like, what the hell is wrong would laugh. Then I was watching. I was just like, oh, well, okay, this was a lot. What was going on? But I was like, no, I'm not watching it because I know the lady died. If they would have just started with the taser and the argument like most videos do, I actually would have watched the whole thing.
No, you was invested.
I would have.
You wasn't invested at the beginning?
No.
Man, what?
No, not with that being the first thing that I saw. No. You know me, I don't even be rewatching the Rick Grimm. That's what happened?
Yeah. He pulled a taser out on her and she shot him.
So that's why he fell. That makes sense now. Oh, I need to rewatch that.
And then he tried to get her out the car and then he was like, well, what are you taking out of the bag? The gun. And then that's when she got in the car and then he pulled the taser, talking about some get out the car, and then she was like empty the clip on him.
So when it first started, that makes so much sense. It was
he radioed to 26 and 27. Neither one of them pulled up.
When the video first started, it was him saying, "Get out the car, get out the car." And you see him go for the holster, and then you just hear the gunshots.
I wouldn't share no shit like that with you.
Okay. And then it just started with the gunshots. That's good to know. And it started with him going like that, and then you just hear gunshots. So I'm thinking he just shot the woman in the car, and then it jumped to her being outside of the car, asking what was going on. Like, can I go use the bathroom and all this and all that? So at that point, I'm just like, I don't want to watch this man shoot her.
She was trying to get rid of that gun, bruh.
But in hindsight,
it wasn't in the bag when he searched the bag. Lit him.
I don't understand why if you don't have if the police officer does not have a search warrant, you don't have to let them get in the car. You don't have to get out of the car if they pull you over. Don't let them search even if you choose to get out the car. Don't let them search shit if they don't have a search warrant.
Sis got on the phone, tried to call her mom, talking about can you meet me up here? How did all this happen? Everything happened in 3 minutes.
That was some Reno 911 shit.
The camera footage came from his body cam and his dash cam.
This is why they always need that shit on.
He pulled her over in a parking lot because the car had warrants and they thought it was going to be him. It's not him, it's her. And you in the car. Stop trusting these niggas with felon tendencies. I don't have time for this. And it's not even that big of a deal.
It's not. Like,
well, I guess it depends on what the warrants are. But
here's the thing. Here's why I say it. That police officer didn't have no, he had probable cause, depending on what the warrants were for. So she didn't know what the warrants were, I'm assuming. But she clearly was down to right anyway, so it's not like she would have cared. Because I feel like police officers, if they have probable cause, then they can search your car. So like if you get pulled over and as soon as you get pulled over, you got a blunt in the ashtray, a gun on your passenger seat, and you stupid enough for the cop to come up and they be like, get out, and they search your car, that's justified. But if you don't got nothing going on and they pull you over and they talking about something, I want to search your car. No, you can't. Do you have a search warrant? If they have a dog with them and the dog is barking at your trunk, that's probable cause. That's how they trap y'all with the animals, with the canine unit. This is why I'm not one of them people. I'm not smuggling nothing through the airport.
I plead the fifth.
I can't even get with going to like when I go to Vegas now, whenever next time I go, I'm just everything I buy, it got to be done before I leave. I'm not taking no chance.
They know what it is.
I'm not taking no chance. I don't have time. I don't have time.
You know them late ass flights to Cleveland. The dogs ain't there.
I don't have time.
11 p.m. dogs be
Because the person, I'm the one with the karma that my family has. I'm the one that will go to the airport at 5 a.m. and there'll be a dog there like, what's up? Why Brittany ass is over in Germany right now.
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is different for you because you're a black man in America.
No, I'm not giving you nothing. I'm black and gay.
Well, me too. But I'm still a woman, so I got
You got boobs and a vagina.
now. But before I was a washboard.
I'm just saying, a woman can get it, and then Laugh is a virgin, y'all. If we want to be technical, Laugh is a virgin. She can get away with anything. If a man was trying to, I'm a virgin, you know, what's up?
No. I'm not offering my gold star. I'm not offering my gold star.
Yeah, don't offer it. I'm just saying it can get you. You can get away with a whole bunch of shit. I'm just saying.
I'm not. It can't be on no Deshaun Watson shit where he got to stuff his dick down the back of my throat for me to not get caught with weed. Arrest me.
Yeah, like, so I'm just.
Arrest me, please. I'll put the handcuffs on myself. I got it. No need, sir.
How do you feel about the second grand jury saying not to press charges or anything on him, since you brought him up and he is about to be our quarterback, and a lot of y'all Caucasians and white people out there and a lot of y'all sport fans are upset that we're getting a quarterback when he has allegations.
So he innocent?
Against him.
Because that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he innocent to me.
I think we need to get back to cancel culture, and, you know, shout out to us. Because when cancel culture first started being like a real big thing, we talked about it. And I feel like I really need to go back and watch those and listen to those old episodes, because I just feel like I don't know. But now
I listened to 49 yesterday.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Maybe because of our next topic.
Yeah, but also I'll be wanting to hear that bitch voice I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Well, so 49. She wasn't. You know,
I can listen to us.
Right. She was gone by 25.
But when we first started talking about,
because 14 and 19 I still think are funny as fuck.
They are classic. I don't want to go.
Me neither.
Yeah. That just threw me off. But I'm just saying, we need to get back to guilty. That you're innocent before proven guilty.
Mm-hmm. And when you're proven to be innocent, we got to let this shit go.
Yeah.
But the fact that this shit will carry. Culture,
yes,
that shit will.
And Me Too.
It just follows through on you. It sticks to you. It doesn't matter if you're innocent or not. We know that you possibly did some shit that offended some women and you got sued. And whatever shit you did, it was nasty. But then even when you're proven innocent, because you went through this and because of the reason why you went through this, that shit is going to stick to you forever.
And y'all know I'm big on if it's a group, excuse me. Like,
how y'all feel about Charlie Sheen?
Hold on, I'm getting there. Let me tell
it.
Y'all know I'm big on if it's a group of people saying something about you, at least one of those people is true on some shit like this. Not on some gossiping in the hood type stuff, on some you're a rapist, you know, type shit. But at this point, the evidence, the lawsuit that has been presented to two different grand juries, and they both have dismissed it.
Trey Songz, yep, name them all.
At this point, it's just on some, okay, I mean, well, this is...
That Harvey shit's still a thing. That Oprah shit is still a thing.
What did Charlie Sheen do? Charlie Sheen was, besides him being a druggie... Oh, that sounds so bad. He used to use drugs.
He did the AIDS thing, didn't he? Wasn't he spreading his AIDS willingly?
HIV. They may have been... Yeah. I feel like that might be it.
But he got his comedy jobs back.
Eventually.
Ain't nobody talking about that shit no more. And honestly, I think that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Because the king of comments said that's what it was. So we know it's true. Because the library stays open.
Willingly. The library stays open. Air horn that. Man.
So, you know, it just... So y'all
but he got all his little jobs back. They still playing 2.5 Men on TV.
So
but y'all canceled the Cosby Show. Let's move on.
Let's
move on.
You know, to be honest, I wouldn't have a problem with the Cosby Show being on TV still.
That shit was comforting.
Yeah, I thought it was a little extreme for them to be pulling a TV show because he wasn't the only person on that TV show
since Bob Newhart and Mary Tyler Moore to me.
Even in hindsight with R. Kelly's music, I don't listen to it. But as I'm starting to get older, it's just like I can't be mad at the next person for listening to it. I think it's weird. I do. I think it's weird how women, especially women, are still they fuck with him. Like even the girl who just posted that video of her father allowing R. Kelly to sing happy birthday to her. Yeah. Just like, your daughter look like she underage, so she gonna be the next victim.
No, she not, because by the time he get out, by the time he see the light of day, she gonna be old as fuck. She old news. She too old.
Excuse me. But she's his kind now. That's just his type. He's still R. Kelly. She fanning out like this. You don't think R. Kelly can say some slick shit to her over the phone for this young lady to decide, let me run down here and get married to him and now we can get conjugal visits?
Let me ask you this then.
Go ahead.
Let's say one of Raz B. Me too, Mom. Listen, if R. Kelly comes on in the club, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie. Like
they still playing Bump and Grind to this day.
Yeah, they do.
Let's say Raz B from B2K gets incarcerated for messing with underage girls.
Raz B, he don't even.
I'm just saying. Let's say. Or somebody like that. Somebody that the little girls love.
Or Raz B, I feel like it would be little boys. So go ahead.
Let's pretend it's girls.
Okay. Well, okay.
Because you can mess with little boys and still not go to jail. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Talk about it. Y'all don't care about us like y'all think y'all do.
Not like you.
Y'all don't care, especially you heteros. Y'all don't care about little boys getting molested and touched like y'all think y'all do online. Y'all really don't. That's something y'all be quick to sweep under the rug.
Oh yeah, because it's not little girls.
Keep cooking. I like where you're going.
And let's say that all those teenage girls that idolize and swoon and got the motherfucking posters all on their wall and whatever, be writing the Raz B in jail. And then scheduling conjugal visits.
You can only get, to my knowledge, and I don't know if it's like this in all 50 states, because you know the laws are different in every state. I think the only way you can get a conjugal visit is if you're married to that person.
Oh, yeah. Well,
so that's why I said why it was weird to me. Like, yeah, she may, like you said, by the time R. Kelly get out, she ain't gonna be as tight, but right now she is. It's R. Kelly. She's still fanning out like that. That's one phone call. He can convince her on some bitch. Come get married to me. Go do whatever you need to do and come see me.
Or the dad can be one of them type of niggas. Like, hey,
who'll be inclined?
Hey, you marrying Robert
right
tomorrow,
now, bitch.
Tomorrow, we gonna get this bag. I just sold you to him for all the rest of the money he got. You get married tomorrow. Pick your dress.
That's all I'm saying.
Pick your dress tomorrow.
That's all I'm saying.
Were those the vibes that you were getting from that clip?
It was weird. It was just weird. It was weird. It was weird. My daughter.
There you go.
Hey, Sally. I know what you in here. I know what you in here for.
We all know what you in here for.
Oh, it's my baby girl's birthday. Sing her happy birthday. What? It was weird. It was just
79 cents.
It was just weird.
Robert did that for an extra bag of Doritos and motherfucking jail.
Definitely did that for a breakdown. He be in there singing his ass off for all the extra resources, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not.
He be winning all the talent shows. Who told that joke? The talent show joke? Because I thought it was funny as fuck.
Somebody on Twitter.
Especially for me
way back.
to repeat it, because that shit was hilarious.
So y'all ready to get into the Oscars? Laugh, are you ready?
Yeah, I think I am.
So do you want okay, so before we get into the slap, since we're talking about talent show, damn, we want to talk about somebody getting shot in Cleveland.
Damn.
We'll do that after Unmentionable. You got one?
Well, my phone did, but yeah, I think I got one.
Oh my God. Well, you can use my phone. I can just hook up to the Rodecaster. It's on Tidal, I will hope.
I hope so too, and I hope I remember who the fuck it is.
If it's not, it's on SoundCloud. If not, we can Google somebody. But anywho, so let's get into the Oscars, y'all. So before we get started, I definitely want to say congratulations to Samuel L. Jackson.
Motherfucking Jackson.
Shout out to him for getting his first Oscar. That is monumental. It's overdue. I feel some kind of way that it was a Lifetime Achievement Award. I'm not going to even hold y'all. And it wasn't a legit Oscar for one of his roles, but hey, at least y'all finally gave him one for all of them.
It wasn't for one of his roles that generated $27 billion, y'all. It wasn't for one of them roles. None of them roles.
Yeah, none of those. It was a... Yeah, we've been overlooking you, but we understand that you that nigga. So here goes your trophy. It was one of those awards. We're not going to even hold you, but congratulations to him.
Who else has won one of those awards?
You can. I don't know. You will have to Google. You want my phone so you can Google it? I can go here. It's already on Google.
Like list of Lifetime Achievement awardees.
I also want to give a shout out and congratulations to Questlove, that is the drummer from Roots, correct?
Yes, yep.
He won an Oscar for his documentary. I don't know the name of it. I'm not going to even hold y'all. But it was the one about a concert series that was like happened one time, and he had footage and stuff about it, and nobody talked about it. Nobody knew. And he made a documentary about it. And that had to be beautiful. Can you imagine you... At this time where pictures and stuff, like it wasn't a thing with the instant cameras and stuff, it wasn't a thing. So everybody in that audience, they were legit just in the moment having the time of their lives. But it was people actually recording it. And they were the only people with this capability. Could you imagine years later, like many, many years later, somebody actually found that footage and they made a doc about it? You got to relive it like by actually seeing this concert that it had never been seen or talked about before. So he won an Oscar for that. So congratulations to him. Before we get into the slap, I'll take this time while Laugh is Googling or whatever she's looking at.
Angela Lansbury.
I'm going to take this time to drag a certain individual who unfortunately she is going to catch these strays. Her name is Billie Eilish. So Billie Eilish was dressed in like a oversized polyester silk looking Dickies fit to me. And she won the Oscar for, what is it, like best original song in a movie or some shit like that, for a song from a James Bond movie that nobody has heard. And the only reason we even knew about this song is because actually we thought this James Bond was actually going to be the time where we get a black British actor, and they were going to have Beyonce sing it. We quickly lost interest when we found out that it was going to be more of the same old. She won an Oscar for that. She beat Beyonce with Be Alive. Right. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I know me and y'all know me. I love Beyonce to death. If you don't love her, if you are of our skin color, If you are African American, hey, even if you're African, you're Jamaican. You look like us. You got some melanin in your skin. This music that Beyonce has been making for the last few years, it is so empowering to us because it is nothing but uplifting us and making people hear our story and our struggle about what we've been through. I got 1,000,000 miles on me. We all feel that resonate with us, and it doesn't resonate with anybody else like it does. That's a title from that. That's the lyric from that song, and Billie Eilish beat that. I take offense to that. It's really been bothering me. Another reason it's really been bothering me though is because I had expected We Don't Talk About Bruno, no, to beat Beyonce. I had it all set up in my mind that Beyonce was going to lose another Oscar and it was going to be for that. Billie Eilish beat them. This song went number 1. I think it still may be number 1. I'm not 100% sure, but it still may be number 1 and Billie Eilish beat it. I don't know anybody who has watched this movie who instantly their favorite song isn't the Bruno song or afterwards is talking about the Bruno song. I watched the movie one time and I still sing that song at least once a week. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Listen. Just that part. Billie Eilish, I'm sick of you, these fucking award shows, using my queen's name because y'all know she's only going to come if, like Darrell said, shout out to the king of comments, she is only coming if you're going to allow her to perform and put our blackness on display for y'all Caucasians, or if she's going to win an award for y'all awarding her for her attendance and her excellence. I'm sick of these award shows giving trophies to the people who deserve them when they look like us and they deserve it. Or another minority because that song was full of Mexicans or Hispanics. And that's why they didn't give it to them, but they gave it to pale ass Billie Eilish. I had to get off my chest. Thank you for letting me cook. I appreciate it. Billie Eilish, y'all, like Billie fucking Eilish. And I like Billie. I don't have an issue with Billie.
I love Billie.
But like, sis is pale. That song it's nothing original about singing a ballad for James Bond. Every fucking track is a ballad. They lead songs. There's nothing original about that shit. But y'all mad that Chris Rock got slapped at this award show? When they was already disrespecting us? Oh, but don't act up in front of the whites. So Mr. Art said all that, including the slap, was designed to raise the ratings because we don't watch that shit. Oscars are white. And shout out to Mr. Hart. I agree with you. I agree. Since the hashtag of Oscars so white, we haven't been fucking with the Oscars. And this is another reason why I'm so upset with black people about this situation right now that's going on. Laugh, I want you to talk about this situation.
I've been rather quiet on the internet for several fucking reasons.
I couldn't hold it in. I was trying to hold on to
it. You know, I love when things happen and then I just start sharing shit and then here comes everybody. They always want to argue on my shit, which I love because I ain't gonna argue with nobody, but I'm gonna watch y'all argue on my shit. I love it. Please report to my page when you want to see some people who clearly have no clue who each other is and it's just an opposing stance of theirs. Mm-hmm. and they just get to argue, and I love it. I love it. I ain't gonna argue with nobody, but y'all, let's run it down. Let's run down what happened. Just in case y'all haven't seen it. Somebody hasn't seen it. So, I mean, I didn't watch it myself.
I was asleep, y'all. I knew Beyonce was performing, but like I said, that week, I really overworked myself, but I didn't have a choice because I had already picked up some shifts and I forgot about one of them. So when it was my mom's birthday, I didn't have a choice. It was too late when I had realized. So I was up for a solid 24 hours throughout this whole, and losing 24 hours of sleep when you don't get no sleep in 24 hours, that's a big thing if you never done it before. It's my birthday. I just opened for you. So yeah, go back to what you were saying.
Like I said, I didn't watch it. I turned on my social media.
Asleep, y'all. I was knocked the fuck out.
Man, I've never planned ever in my life. Have I ever sat and planned to watch the Oscars? Never in my entire however many years I've been alive existence. I have never. Grammys is different. Y'all know.
I'm gonna tune in for the Grammy. I love music.
Oh, we will be tuning in for the Grammys.
I ain't missing. We ain't missing shit.
And at some point, we got to get to these nominations
for the
Grammys.
Oh, we haven't talked.
No,
when
we
is
haven't.
It?
I'm gonna let you look that up. But
yeah,
while I got your phone up, I'm trying to get to some Will Smith music. Which y'all want to hear? Wild Wild West. Y'all know y'all do. Well, I guess I can. And of course, it starts with y'all. All I seen when I opened up my Facebook was, did Will just do that? Did Will Smith just do that? Did Will Smith just smack Chris? Did Will Smith just smack Chris Rock? Like that's what it was. Just all. My TV is frozen. Y'all wasn't watching that shit. Y'all be lying. I feel like y'all just be posting shit. You wasn't watching the Oscars neither. None of y'all was watching the Oscars because we all have the same premise about the Oscars. It's for the whites. It's for the whites. It's for the whites. The Grammys is still for the whites, but we get invited. And sometimes we win. So we gonna tune in for that to see how many niggers are gonna win this year. That's what we're gonna do. Neither here nor there.
It's already past January 31st. You gotta put April 3rd. Oh
yeah, Sunday. Oh damn, we really got to talk about some nominations.
We'll talk about it after this episode.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all wasn't tuning into the Oscars like y'all lied and said that y'all was. Y'all just wanted to see y'all TVs be frozen. I get it. FOMO, fear of missing out. I get it. Do y'all think?
So
I just let the internet provide the clips.
Yeah, like I woke up and
he's not getting jiggy with it.
I was.
I can't believe this.
This was the dance for getting jiggy with it. And this video.
It's the fact that you did the dance ever.
It was I don't care what y'all say. Will Smith was corny, but he had a time. And when Get Jiggy With It came out, it was a quick little bop. He was eating up. It was fun in the charts and all the stuff. We still do shoulder action. My shoulder action is real when I dance. I'm using all of my body when I dance.
Listen, Lil Uzi Vert got his shoulder action from me.
Honestly. So, I'm
not doing it.
Don't do me. But yeah, I'm like
they bought me the CD. I was so offended.
The Will Smith CD?
Yes.
He was the first one. He was like the first one that was like really able to like on some real shit cross over and make people recognize him.
I knew Tupac's
I'm not talking about for us. I'm talking
Bring
about
the Pain.
Okay, here she go.
Word for word. Don't
here she go.
Offend
Don't bring her
me.
no Will Smith.
What the fuck is
no Will Smith?
You can bring me Britney Spears because I still got her first album. It's in the car.
Listen,
Destiny's Child, The
Summertime
Writings
is a
on the
hit.
Wall, hits. But when you bring me stuff like that, don't
Switch was a good one. See, but Summertime is the one.
Switch really got on my nerves. Summertime was great, but that was way before Big Willie style. Summertime was great.
No, Summertime is the great.
It's
like
a
it
classic.
feels like summer.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Don't bring me no Get Jiggy with it. Don't bring me no Big Willie style CD. I'm gonna look at you crazy while I recite Tupac.
Okay, I guess. I mean, I can't disagree.
I'm
with
sorry, I'm Team Tupac, and clearly Jada still is too.
that. Eminem. I was upstairs
Right.
listening to my
Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, no.
So like I woke up to chaos. Like, I'm not lying. I knew that Beyonce was performing at the Oscars, but I didn't know it was that day. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I didn't care enough to know because I thought I was gonna be up and I would have been on Twitter and would have saw Beyonce performing. I just would have turned the TV on and watched it. So I woke up. That was the first thing I saw. I get notifications on IG when Beyonce posts something. So I woke up. I'm just like, oh, sis posted a picture. It's been so long. And I go on there. I was like, hold on. She got on yellow. She looked like she went somewhere fancy. What the fuck did I miss? I went on Twitter.
That's how you get the news, y'all.
I went on Twitter and I was like, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. Oh, okay. And I literally rolled my eyes and went to watch Beyonce's performance on YouTube. So this is why I'm so offended that y'all be using her name and y'all don't even give her the award. Highest ratings on y'all's show on The Peak was when Beyonce was performing.
Oh my God, this is what y'all was going up to? This what y'all
I
was
didn't
going
say I
up
was
to?
going up
Y'all was
to
going
it.
up to this shit. Man, let me find out.
You can't see no
Let
footage
me
besides niggas
find
doing
out.
the shoulder action. We wasn't in the club listening to Will Smith.
Was Will Smith dancing in his video? Like, for real, for real? Like, I feel like he had like a
He
whole
probably
number.
was.
A whole B2K number.
Exactly, Art. Twitter. You don't need
Twitter is
news.
the news.
You
Yeah.
get
Twitter is the
everything on
news.
Twitter. Everything.
Darrell was going the fuck up. Oh
See?
my God.
So
No, now
I'm
that I
just
hear it
saying.
again, I get it. I get this one. But not no.
Yeah,
No, we're not. I'm not
dude.
doing that. I'm not going
It was for Miami.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
This shit though.
It's so much to unpack because I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I was irritated with black people and their responses more than I was irritated with Will Smith actually slapping Chris Rock. How about you laugh? And how about people in the comments?
I'm gonna keep it 100% real with y'all. I feel like that wasn't the way to handle it.
Okay. I can agree with that. We listen.
Though I do
understand it.
understand what type of feelings he was probably feeling at that point. You know, after everything boiling over from, I can't even take myself seriously with this song playing in my ear. Oh my God. Y'all was really going up to this. It's I've been going from one side to the other, and it's all very close to a line.
Me and Lavish D Lucky One, we are big on accountability. So for us to be quite honest, that's why we like to look on both sides. It's not
Yeah.
about right or wrong. It's
Yeah.
about accountability.
And sometimes
Because it's already happened.
And sometimes two things can be true. We have to remember
Two
that
things,
too.
I say it all the time. Two things can be true at the same time.
He could be right in a sense, but he can be wrong in another sense. So here's where I feel like he was right. Let's break it down. It's like one of them you know, them two circles and then the shit in the middle.
Oh, what was those? I used to actually like doing those in school. That was one of the only things I could get with when it came
hated
to
that
doing
shit.
homework or helping me do stuff is drawing the two circles. I will still do stuff like this in my mind for people, especially for a relationship when I'm trying to figure out if I'm trying to drop
See,
you
and
or
that's
not.
that's part
My pros
of
and my
Venn-diagram.
cons.
Thank you.
I love a Venn diagram.
Venn
Yes.
diagram. Yes.
Venn diagram. Yes. Love it.
That was
Like, really.
for us to tap into our logical thinking skills, and I feel like a lot of us don't have that. A lot of us didn't like that.
I'm very logical. This
There was
is
some
me
shit
anyway.
I didn't like in
No,
school.
I was all for that because I've always been like that.
So here's where I felt like he was right, or here's where I can understand where he was coming from. Let's say that, because just because I agree don't mean it's right. I understand the reason why he did what he did on the account of his wife. This is his wife. Yes, they've been in the tabloids and this, that, and the third, and it's a lot of these people saying that, well, how come he didn't have this the same energy for August? How come he's even how is he even coming to her defense when she's been embarrassing him for all these years and blah blah? It's just, oh my goodness. Do y'all even know what marriage is? Do y'all even know what marriage is? Their shit is on a different scale. Is this that just the two of us? Just turn it off, please. I can't even. If one more cornball song, come on. And let me also bring that in. We know him to be a cornball. I read his book.
She did.
He has said countless times in this book how he didn't want to fight. He never wanted to fight. And one of his ways of deflecting from fighting was to be funny. He's literally funny. He said in his book, he's funny because he has fear. And the only thing that he knows how to do is be funny.
Listen, I'm gonna let you cook. I can't wait to talk because I resonate with that. Y'all don't.
With that being said, you can tell that these past couple of years that we've been dogging him through the tabloids. I mean, dogging him through all outlets.
His whole family.
He a whole meme. He a
meme now. Every day.
Him crying, Tyrese crying, Michael Jordan crying. Them top 3 black male cries.
Every day.
Top male black
that
meme.
And
then that other dude
or that gif
that I really don't know who he is. He had that gif with dude's face was turned all the way upside down. Dark skinned dude. I don't even know where that shit is from, but I know the meme when I see it. 4. That's 4 memes of black males crying that we use. And Will Smith is top 2. Kanye's crying meme is not as big.
Not yet, but it's getting there.
It's getting there.
It'll get there in time.
But it wasn't as big.
Not with him smiling with Kim at soccer games, though. Nice little drop.
Kanye not as big as Will Smith's.
Kanye be full of shit.
After the Red Table Talk. So
always displayed as jokes, sir.
I'm taking that into account for him being a Libra, from him saying in the past how he has fear and stuff like that. Like, he's just not a confrontational dude. Like, he just wants everything to be okay. He's one of those people. I've read somewhere else, they say that he's a people pleaser. And I feel like a man like himself really values not only what his mother thinks of him, but what his wife thinks of him. If that makes any sense. That's the type of man Will Smith is. And you can tell. You can tell. Now, it's some shit that we don't know, of course. We don't know everything. We don't know everything.
Don't know everything.
And this is where this still falls in the rights for me. I asked somebody, how did they feel when they was going through their alopecia problems?
Mm-hmm.
And they told me at the time, it really affected me. It really affected me. And while they say they may not have shown it all the time, I mean, I knew. I know how I would feel. Me. I know how I would feel. Nah. If some shit like that was to occur to me. And how sensitive I might feel, how I may be crying behind the scenes and just nobody knows and just stuff like that. But then my husband knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't have to know everything.
Ooh. Talk about it.
So I don't know what he may have seen behind the scenes that would lead him to do this. But I can understand where he was coming from. Now, let's get to my wrongs. You did not have to physically assault this man. There are other ways that this could have been handled. And
shout out to Scandal.
It's just
perfect case for the Olivia Pope.
And it's another like we see it all the time, but we see it again. Even this can happen to Will Smith. He can still anything he does as a black man, he's gonna get scrutinized for it. Period.
I can see both sides of the spectrum, but I don't see anything wrong with what he did. So I have an interesting question for you, Lav. Is the base of you feel like what he did was wrong or he could have handled it a different way? Is it based off of the shit that was instilled in us to hate ourselves and each other because he was in a white space and you feel like he embarrassed himself? Or is it just on some you feel like he would have got a better response from Chris if he would have had like a sit down conversation with him? That's what I want to know.
It's somewhere in the middle, and I'm gonna say that to say this.
See, this is why I fucks with you.
It's somewhere in the middle.
Niggas wasn't gonna be like that.
Man,
they weren't gonna keep it 100.
It has nothing to do about where you're at. You can be in the hood, and if a nigga called the police on you, and you're going to jail. You could be in a white neighborhood. Somebody called the police on you, you're going to jail. If you're physically assaulting people, you're at the Oscars. And that's what fucks it all up. It has nothing to do with the space. You shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be doing it as Will Smith. You're Will fucking Smith. You're family entertainment. What was the fish he played? He was Osmosis Jones. He's Agent whoever the fuck in Men in Black. He did Independence Day. He did the drunk superhero. Just Hancock.
Wild Wild West. And y'all don't like that movie. And that movie is corny, but it's actually good.
I like the soundtrack.
I like Wild Wild West. I watched that multiple times.
I'm not gonna lie. I have not ever seen the Wild Wild West.
Wow.
I can barely remember watching Men in Black, Independence Day. I barely remember watching any of that stuff. I'm not watching Will Smith all day, every day. I did Fresh Prince twice because I'm watching a new one too. It didn't have to be done there.
Okay, so since
on national television,
I'm about to tag myself in at this point.
Yeah, do your thing.
So y'all niggas is cones. Because what? Where we from, and we have to, as Lav just painted a picture for y'all, he's been suffering, him and his family. They've been going through a lot. And I want y'all to disconnect the red table talk from this instance, from this situation. Disconnect August Alsina from this. Because y'all feel like this has something to do with that. And it does, but not in the same sense.
And we're only speculating that part.
We're not speculating that part because Will knew about it. Will has said multiple times there was no infidelity in my relationship.
I'm saying that we as the population is speculating that he, quote unquote, is still affected by this entanglement per se.
Correct, about the entanglement. And I will tell you while he's still affected by it, it's because of y'all. It's because of the social media. This man, as Lav said, about that meme. We talk about it every day. We hold it against him. But guess what? Him and his wife and his family, they had an understanding. They communicated this. He never said that she never had sex with him. She just said it wasn't no infidelity. And all infidelity means is that in our relationship, you cheated on somebody behind my back. They communicated this. This man was living with them at a point. Do you think Will Smith, the Will Smith, didn't know if Jada may or may not have been fucking another man under his own roof? Stop playing. We're like, let's just be realistic. They started the Red Table Talk to get ahead of what they knew that August was already planning. Because that whole album was basically about his love for Jada.
And that's when she fucked up. Because if he just would have been doing that bitch clown shit, I'm talking about August, by the way. I talked to my mom about this shit earlier. There is somebody whose name that I would never speak, that I just know in my heart of all hearts I should have never fucked. And y'all wouldn't have known if she would have just shut the fuck up.
So, you want to know why she couldn't afford to shut up and not say nothing? We already knew that he was living with them. We already knew that he was on hard times and he had went through something. He had a disease that is threatening to his life. We knew about his struggle. We knew about him taking care of all of his, I think it was his brother's kids, his daughters that he has custody of. We already knew about that. We already knew. It was proof already there. So if it just would have been his point of view, Jada, you nasty bitch, you cheated on Will. It would have been worse than what it already is. And think about how bad it is now. However, they knew, hey, you know what? Us as an understanding, we rock so hard. We got a connection and a bond that they're just starting to recognize and realize we've been had that. So to protect what we already got, we got to get ahead of this. Damn, it's a whole pandemic going on. Everybody popping up with a podcast or a TV show. How can we capitalize on this? Damn, the Kardashians is attacking our adopted daughter right now. Y'all gotta be smart about this. I'm not like y'all. Y'all dumb. This is why I said y'all was dumb. The Kardashians, the ones who are quote unquote designed, and right now they take from our people, they destroy our black men, they suck on our culture. They're the vampires. Oh, they attacking our daughter. Let's give her an opportunity to speak and show her side of the story, because the Kardashians got TMZ and all other media on lock. And we know that's a white man's world. That's a white woman's world. It's a Caucasian world. We're going to give her a platform to say what she needs to say. And that's how the Red Table Talk started. And then they knew something was on the horizon. They saw the storm coming before anybody else. So they was like, damn, come on, Will. Yeah.
I forgot about that damn Jordan Wood shit.
That's how it started.
Damn.
And she was on some, come on, I love you, Will. I ain't about to have them out here disrespecting you like this, because at the end of the day, I'm going to let them know right in front of you, I love this man. This is the one that I want to be with. This is the one that supports me. This is the one that's holding me down. So we're going to sit down and we're going to have this conversation. We're not going to confirm nothing, but we're going to give our point of the story out there before August, because he too pussy whipped.
Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Do you think Sharita would let me do the same thing?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And I feel like a strong reason that she wouldn't is because she know can't nobody beat her ass. So,
but do you think she would be willing to get on my platform here, sit on this couch with us, and talk about whatever infidelity or mishandling of the open relationship that we have, or something like that? Do you think she would sit on this couch and hash it out and try to get in front of me, or get in front of it with me on my platform
right now? No. However,
Will was out of his goddamn mind.
I said, however, that means there was something coming after it. If we continue on our path of what I see that's growing for us and where we can get to, if it happened at that point, the love that y'all have, if it's still real as it is now, the love that got y'all together, when we get to that point, if y'all still together and rocking, I could see her humbling herself, even her knowing ain't no bitch beating my ass. And that's why y'all would be in an open relationship in the first place. If we keep it in 100, because she gonna let the bitch know up front, hey,
not a chance.
This is
not
I need
now,
you to please
not
her.
then,
But guess what?
not
Keep
ever.
it out of line. I'll snatch you.
Let me tell you, not now, not here, not ever.
Yeah, I don't feel like it'll happen either. No
She
way.
would think that it's embarrassing to her, and I would completely agree.
But
I wouldn't even ask her. So what makes it okay? I guess. Has she just shut the fuck up? Has she just not?
No.
I think everything would have been better. Had everybody just shut up when August came out saying,
because
I was dicking Jada Pinkett Smith
this is
down.
why I said what I said
On a
before we
daily.
got to this point. It was already too much
she
evidence,
prefers my dick over his.
and it was never that. It was always from the sense of we're getting ahead of this. It was already too much information about him having access to her for it to be a lie, for her to sit back and be like, no, that never
Man, we are
happened.
black. We can never get ahead of anything. Look at where we at.
I guess you have a point there.
Look at where we at.
But to me, in hindsight,
Sorry,
and
Mom.
then if you think about it, a person like me, if you respect somebody's character, what I look like this young man who it probably started off on some pure shit. We know you going through something. We got it. We gonna help you. We gonna mentor you. And then shit just got kind of entangled. And shit happened, and they was cool with it. What they look like when he's expressing what he went through, because Will is an artist also, they're creatives, being like, he's a liar. What?
He's a creative liar.
He lying. Fuck him.
He's a creative
Could you
liar.
imagine how we would have ripped them apart for
He's
Will
a
and
Libra.
Jada?
What did they say about us Libras? We some lying ass Libras.
Could you imagine how we would have ripped apart August Alsina? Not to laugh, but to laugh. August Alsina compared to them. Could you imagine if we keep it at 100? He probably would have killed himself, and on some real shit. I think about this differently than y'all. This is why I said y'all
If he
dumb.
dies, he dies. I'm married to this woman.
I mean, I understand that too, but they ain't got nothing. They got money. They good for the rest of their life.
I can't wait to get married.
Hollywood not gone. Hollywood, they up there.
We are. We some lying ass Libras. And we some creative lying ass Libras too.
That's one sense of it. That's why I need y'all to get rid of that. And I don't think it had anything to do with the August situation and him like built up frustration and anger. This is why I'm calling y'all coons, because y'all talked about this. It gave them an excuse to use this to try to discredit Will. When we know on the streets and regular life for us, the way a whole lot of us was brought up, I don't care any situation.
Was Will Smith?
I don't care any situation we was in. We was raised, if somebody disrespects you, handle your business. It don't matter where you at.
And I don't live by that rule.
Hey, I respect that. I'm not a fighter. That's why I don't live by that rule. But guess what?
Will's not a fighter either. And that's how you know.
Exactly.
That shit boiled
and
over.
If
y'all have done it.
What do you mean 5%? I got my charger.
Yeah, I was pointing at it. I'm like, I see your low battery. Keep talking now.
So
no, I can't plug that in. I don't know how to work
it plugs in like any plug. Don't do that.
I just figured out how to work your phone. Y'all, I had the hardest time hooking this up to Bluetooth and finding Tidal on this phone.
It's underneath music. Everybody hate how my phone is.
It's a billion
I think
folders.
It's underneath entertainment.
It's a billion folders.
But everything makes sense. Music is entertainment. And I got everything that's
I guess y'all just have an app list, and that's what's crazy. Like, y'all can't just have a plain home screen and then have an app list set in alphabetical order.
I can show you how to get to the search another time.
I gave you your phone, didn't I? Don't scare me. I gave it to you.
You did. But what was I saying before I realized that the phone was dying? About us not being fighters. So here's another level of why I don't feel like he was wrong. Oh, let me take my hat off so y'all can look. Y'all can look at my hair. I didn't cut my hair. Camera, which one? One of them over there. Look, if you look and see. So I didn't cut my hair like I usually do first Tuesdays. That's why I had my hat on. But I want to say around 26, 27, I realized that my hair was thinning. Before then, all I knew was good hair. When I was a child, I had long hair. My dad was actually mad at my mom because she wanted me to have a lower cut. She took me to the barbershop because, you know, men are supposed to have short cuts. She took me to the barbershop against my father, who didn't want me to, and got my hair cut. But
see, that's why you should watch Rick Graham, because he had that argument with his baby mom.
When I say, like, as far as my family, I was like 3 in a list of waves. It was my Uncle James, my dad, and me. As far as quality of hair, the 360s, if you went to school with me, like, you know, I'm not lying. Like, it was there. Even if I didn't have a haircut, you could tell that I had a really good quality of hair. The curls and stuff was there. Mm-hmm. So imagine for me, all my life, that's all I knew. When I got to 26, 27, I started thinning, and I see that I'm thinning. But at that point, I was like, that's not a problem. Whatever. No, it'd be cool. And then as I got older, then I used Rogaine, because when it happened at this time, that was all there was. It was all there really was. It was all there really was. Fucked me up. I will say I used
Rogaine for the whites?
For the whites. But you have to think about when it first happened and it started getting real, I didn't know nothing about other stuff that was out there. That was all we really knew that was out there as far as hair loss, because it was so hair lossy. It was only qualified for the white.
Let me tell you a rule of thumb that I have. I don't buy anything that is on an infomercial at 3, 4, and 5 a.m.
That's a good rule to live by. So like, and it happened. I got used to it. It happens. It beneficial to me. I'm attracted to enough when I just cut my hair with the low cut, because at that point I was like, I'm fine as fuck. I'd be fine without it. And I cut my hair. It happened. That was in Youngstown, which was about four years ago ish, is when I really started getting comfortable with me wearing my hair like that. Take it a step deeper for y'all. My mom went through, sorry mom, if you didn't want the world to know about this, I'm about to put your business out there. I love you though, and I know you will understand and you will support it. She went through hair loss, a phase where she was thinning, went to the doctor and stuff. They told her that she was going to go, it was possible that she may lose all of her hair. And it comes from her side of the family, not my father's side. This is why it happened to me. And I'm the only one, as far as my father's side, that's going to be bald or thinning. Like, even my cousins was shook when they saw it happening to me. Mm-hmm. So she went through that. It happened. It started like really happening during COVID. For real. I will never forget the day when we had like a real conversation about it, when she started going through the treatment that she was going through. And I mean, getting shots in her scalp, steroids in her scalp, so her hair and stuff could start growing back.
The particular person that I was talking about earlier, when I talked to this person, like, they was using follicle. Mm-hmm.
And if you know my mom, you've seen my mom, she has moles on her face. She has moles on her head also. So it had got to a point when they started doing the shots and stuff, they were kind of making some of the moles on her head grow bigger. So she had to even get some of them removed. No. So I will never forget when we was in the kitchen and we had that conversation, and she had to experience that pain by herself. All she had was the nurses that was in her with her, and she telling me, sometimes all she can do is cry, but she can't move. She talking about her scalp and stuff boiling. To this day, if anybody thought that it was okay to go make a joke about my mom's hair thinning, or if she did have to go bald, I'm beating your ass. I'm dog walking you. I'm not just going up there slapping you in your mouth to let you know that what you said was out of line. I'm beating your fucking ass.
And let me also bring up that portion of this. For it to just be one slap.
This is why I didn't have a problem with it.
That showed restraint in itself.
This is why I didn't have a problem with it. I'm not a fighter, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to ever knock somebody for defending themselves or feeling that they disrespected by going to them hands.
But then for Chris Rock to not hit him back?
Restraint.
I'm proud of the restraint that they both kind of showed.
Even if Chris Rock would have hit him back, hey, that's fair game. He violated your space. Keep in mind, everything that I've said, even my post, I never said that I felt some kind of way about Chris Rock saying what he said. To me, it was just you didn't have to say it. And if you chose to say it, you could have said it about somebody else. And I'm sorry, that excuse of, well, he may not have known about what she's going through. That's not a valid excuse.
You know what I'm curious about? Mm-hmm. I want to know.
I'm gonna let y'all know why it's not a valid excuse.
I want to know the other jokes that he was telling about other people in the crowd.
You know what makes it so bad? I didn't even watch it because I didn't care, because Chris Rock, he's entertaining, but he ain't like he funny, breaking the knee back, crying tears funny. And guess something that he's always done is, out of a lot of the comedians, hey mom, you tapped in at the perfect time. I don't know if you just heard what I said about you, but I love you. And
happy belated birthday.
I was using you as an example when I said I didn't have a problem with Will Smith doing what he did to Chris Rock, because I would have did the same thing if somebody talked about you when your hair was thinning and when you was going through what you was going through. So to get back on point though, Chris Rock, as far as his stand-up and his whatever that you want to call it, is heavy on the attacking black women. It always has been. It's heavy on attacking the black culture, and it's heavy on doing it in front of whites.
What was that last stand-up he had? I don't know if I seen it on YouTube or something, or was it Netflix? The last stand-up he had that was actually streaming. And I know I was in the apartment. It was the apartment days. Maybe 2018. I probably watched it.
Well, after it's over, Mom, you can go back and watch it if you want to. Because you can't go back and rewind it now. We're live.
Yeah.
I know my mom.
Why you say it like that?
Because I had to let her know. I know my mom. She'll be trying to go back.
Oh my God. Oh man.
See, I know my mom.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. But yeah, that last stand up that he had, I'm gonna probably go back and watch it.
Go back and watch it.
Because I feel like he did say like a few things in that last stand up.
So how about his documentary? If y'all don't remember, he made a documentary called Good Hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen the clip.
I remember this. So when I actually decided to watch his joke before it happened, because keep in mind, all I saw is that he had slapped him. I didn't care enough to have an opinion about it, to be honest. I'm just like, oh, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. Oh, okay, it is what it is. And I kept it moving, to be 100. But when I saw people talking about it, I was like, okay, this will probably be something we have to talk about on the podcast.
You know it.
Let me actually hear the joke. And when I heard that it was a G.I. Jane joke, I instantly got turned off. And it was just like, what?
Well, I didn't understand it when I first heard it, because I'm like, what?
Because it was corny.
What did it even mean? I didn't watch the first G.I. Jane.
The G.I. Jane with what's her name? Demi Moore, the chick from a white bitch. She shaved her head bald. It was a bald head joke about a woman. Yeah, she went through a lot, but guess what? She's a white woman. So in the grand scheme of things,
she went through a lot. Where in G.I. Jane?
White women don't really go through a lot when it comes to black women.
Do I have to watch G.I. Jane?
And this is why I'm saying what I said. So it was just like,
not about to make me watch G.I. Jane in order for me to understand this whack joke. It wasn't funny.
If you watch Good Hair, I'm glad I came across this clip. I'm going to share it tomorrow. I'll share it tomorrow on Facebook. I came across this clip.
And before Will even walked on stage, no one was laughing anyway. Like, because it wasn't a funny joke. I don't even know why Will was laughing.
No, I like Good Hair. I thought that even though in hindsight watching it, you can tell that it was a kind of a dig on us as a culture and African American women. Because it's different for them going through bald and their hair than it is for men.
Yeah.
As I've gotten comfortable with just the short haircut and all that, the niggas definitely want me more. And I definitely get probably more looks now than I did growing up, even from women, when I'm out and I got that bald head. But it takes a certain level of confidence for you to be from that community. As far as African Americans, we tie a lot to our hair.
And I guess I never seen it from the male perspective, especially the African American male perspective, because I always say, you know, when I see somebody who's balding, nigga, just cut that off. Like,
exactly.
Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I don't know the rest of the words. All I know is let it go.
Yeah. So
didn't watch that movie neither. If Will Smith was in it, I definitely wasn't watching it.
So it's just, he didn't know, as I was saying, even if he didn't know about Jada. In this documentary, if you watch it, this is why I'm going to share it on Facebook. He sat down with a woman that was suffering from alopecia. So even if he didn't know about Jada, you still know about this situation and how it is for women of color to feel what they feel when they are bald. Let's take it a step deeper than that. You know, Tiffany Haddish is a comedian, as I said. She chose to go bald. We all heard about it. You knew about it. We're not gonna lie. But guess what? In 2016, Jada was the butt of Chris Rock's jokes for his opening monologue or whatever it was at the Oscars when he hosted. So if you didn't write these jokes, which may be the word on the street.
Maybe.
Even if you did write them or you didn't write them, your job as a comedian, you quick on your feet. Why didn't you just change the joke? This is why I called y'all coons and I said that y'all are dumb. It is 2022. I'm sick of having to stop being myself because it's white people around. Y'all not sick of it?
I think I'm so used to it now that I'm desensitized from it.
I'm sick of being used to shit.
Yeah, I just know what not to do.
I don't want to.
That's not a thing I would do.
Yeah, like I don't know if I ever want to feel comfortable in life again, because now since I've started the podcast and it's waking something up in myself, like even
when I seem the most comfortable, I'm still uncomfortable because I am this.
Yeah, so
and
it
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to be looked at a certain way. That's why I make sure that I'm on all my P's and Q's at work and school, just all that shit. It's
y'all not sick
exhausting.
Of it?
Yes,
y'all
I am.
Not sick.
So it's exhausting, but it's reality. And either I can sit here and bitch about it for the rest of my life, or sit on the couch and not do anything because of these things.
So I'm taking a different route. I'm just gonna be me, and I feel I'm
gonna be me too, just not at work.
With Will Smith, what he did, and that moment he was acting as his truest self. And I want y'all to stop faulting him for that.
That's the other thing. I don't think that's his truest self.
But in that instance, it may not be his truest self, but in that instance, he went against the grain of him being a non-fighter,
a family man,
and a nice person, and a family man.
Yep.
His instincts. That's why I said his truest self.
No curse words in his raps. Will. That's who we talking about.
And he said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." The first time he said it,
he said that shit twice, and ran it back.
because if you truly watch the clip, I can't confirm or deny this. In my head, he was still laughing at the joke before Jada when he was laughing, or it was in. I know about the uncomfortable laugh in the situation. It's like that laugh where it's just like it's not really a laugh, but I'm laughing just because that's the. And he's sitting front row. It's his night because he's getting his first Oscar. That camera cut to Chris, and then all we saw was Will Smith walking on stage. But before that camera cut, we saw him looking at Jada. Jada wasn't laughing at all. If you watch it, you see her body language and her energy. Mm-hmm. She didn't like that. She didn't find it funny. She was uncomfortable. She was hurt. It bothered her. And Will understands everything that she's going through and that she's feeling more than anybody else. And as the instant he saw her face, everything in him said, forget all the money you got. Forget everything that you've built. Forget who you are as a being that's out here to spread love and peace. Go out there and let him know, and everybody else know, it's not okay to say what you just said. Not about that one. Not about this one. I respect that.
King of comments. I just want to read this one comment that he made. I'm very uncomfortable, especially being here where he's at. And if y'all know anything about where he's at right now, there's not a lot of us there.
It's not. It's not.
He said, however, I'm going to take such a pride in, I can't see all the way over there, and satisfying my black ass around. Wait, satisfying?
Around you?
Sashaying. I'm so sorry. I cannot read.
My black ass.
Around these Triscuits.
Mm-hmm. Because in every room, I'm the only black.
Yo, somebody called white people chalk chickens the other day. and I think I'm about to use that from now. Chalk chickens is hilarious.
Yeah, so
he said because in every room, he's the only black. Listen, I don't know if y'all know how I grew up. I talked
about it.
I was literally the only black in the street. I grew up in this house that we're sitting in right now. Only black on this street. Only girl too, if you want to be technical. I went to engineering school. A white male dominated field. I've always been the only black. I'm conditioned. It's ingrained since we moved here. Always be better. And what do? I beat all these boys in basketball.
Be better.
I beat all these boys in football. I had my third grade crush calling me from 3 streets over to come play football with him and his boys.
Yeah, so it's just,
I've always been the only one.
The only one. I do this for my loneliest.
Man.
So
do you see where it come from?
So it's just, so when we think about this, this is why I be calling y'all dumb. And I said that y'all are cones. Y'all so worried about these white spaces and these white people that surround us, and it's just like human nature took over in that moment. And I'm not gonna fault him for being who he was in that moment and saying, you know what, I'm gonna let you know, Chris, because it's not the first time you've had my wife's name in your mouth for the brunt of your jokes to entertain white people. To entertain, this is what y'all gotta understand. This was at the Oscars. Chris probably would have got away with these jokes at the BET Awards. We home.
Let me ask you this.
We family. It's all of us. They would have understood that a joke is a joke.
Y'all see my mama in the chat being the only black you had to. I was conditioned.
You have to excel.
I was conditioned. I was conditioned to be the best.
Come on, Papa Pope.
The smartest. All that. Yes, and that speech to her, I shed tears because I'm like,
every single time.
You have to be better.
You gotta be.
You have to be better.
You have to be better.
You can't just skate by.
And guess what? He is better, and he's been better for so long. And this was his first time winning,
and that's
the
what
Oscars. And I
don't want to say that this was his first time doing something
because it was
like this.
That's another point. Shout out to y'all, my group chat. I wish y'all could be a part of me, the King of Comments, Dorel, and the Martina. The author. Ooh, that's gonna be her nickname. The author. The author. You know, our group chat, but it's just so pure and it's so us. We get to just cook and share our opinions with each other, and we're not judged. We just there for each other in every single way. But she talked about it. She was just run up on everybody then. No, what up, Vic? Thank you for.
Y'all don't want me to do that.
We're not gonna run up on everybody.
I'm conditioned to not do that. That's the thing.
Yeah, so it's just she brought up a point. She was like, y'all wasn't concerned with Nipsey, and he slapped somebody at the BET Awards. Mm-hmm. He slapped one of his friends and because he felt like his friend was being too disrespectful to the security guard. As Laugh was saying about Will Smith, when he slapped that reporter, that white man, in the mouth because then he kissed him or tried to kiss him or like something like that on lips or something, he kissed him, something of that nature. Y'all applauded that. And that was definitely on the lines of disrespect, why y'all were okay with it. But y'all have an issue with him y'all have an issue with him slapping Chris for disrespecting his wife or disrespecting him because they're from that circle, so they're brothers in a way.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Why would you even make that joke? This is why I said, y'all, like he could have he Chris Rock. The joke was corny and it was about G.I. Jane. I understand that Jada was sitting front row and it was Will Smith's night and you needed to sell tickets for your tour that wasn't selling tickets at the moment. I get all that. I understand that.
Everything is a rollout.
Everything is a rollout.
Beer.
Everything is see, is that the one we're missing?
What?
The beer.
That's it.
We got it. Okay. I'm just saying,
he pressed
like,
it 8 times at the beginning of the stream, y'all.
I know we listened to and it's bothering me. Anyways, I get it. But you Chris Rock. Could you imagine how monumental it would have been if he would have made that joke, like I said, well, easily if he would have made it about Tiffany Haddish or even Sweetie. But if he would have took that stance finally as the Chris Rock and was just like, you know what? Let me cook and roast some of these white people in the audience. When we came to where we was, Labs the mama, she had some attorney or the attorney something. He had a really nice smile.
The lead attorney. He has a very nice smile.
That's why I was paying attention to him.
Yeah.
He was talking about this.
He smiles a lot. And that makes me smile.
Yeah. So.
Not gonna lie.
One of the people had commented and was just like, well, do you think Chris Rock, what do you think would have happened if Chris Rock said this about Tom Hanks' wife? Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I never even thought about that. And but it's true though. Do y'all think Tom Hanks? Would y'all have been upset if Tom Hanks would have went up there and slapped Chris Rock in the mouth? Us as black people, y'all would have been upset if Chris Rock didn't hit him back.
Yes.
That's
number
what
one.
Y'all would have been upset
number
about. 2, not the slap.
Number 2, I know us. We would have been calling, not we, but y'all would have been calling Tom Hanks some type of racist or something. Y'all would have flipped this. Y'all would have flipped this. Y'all would have flipped this. It would have been flipped. I'm talking about
King
Olympic
of Comments said it's
flip.
a selective outrage for me. And then VX said slippery slope. Let's turn physical anytime words are used. Fuck that.
And that's the other thing. Like, we just don't know Will to do this. And this is how I know. Like, something boiled over, something snapped. I don't know. Maybe the liquor was good that night. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's his night. He feeling good.
I know he felt great.
He felt amazing. He knew he didn't know, but he just had that energy. The universe was telling him, this your night. You finally gonna get your first Oscar. So to have to sit there, and as I said, somebody who like his brother, you gonna make this corny ass joke about my wife who's suffering right now? Where I can look at her and feel like she's the most beautiful in this room right now. She can feel like that, but in her head, she feel ugly. She feels sad because she don't got no hair in her head.
Again, I know how I would feel. And I don't think the one thing that I want to hear at that time is a joke about what it is that I may be crying behind the scenes about. And you
nothing ass niggas talking about something, well, it's not that big of a deal, and she could have put a wig on. When have we known Jada to wear a wig?
And I seen the consensus of those type of people that was saying that, like, divorced. Like, it's weird. It's weird.
We know you don't, Vig. We appreciate you. We love that you come through the comments and troll. We know you, sir.
We know.
We know.
Yeah.
We know.
We know Vig. We love us some Vig. Yes, we do.
So it's just, it would have been weird if Jada came out in a wig. It would have been weird.
Listen.
Y'all sound dumb. And then like the King comment said, it's
Jada
selective.
looks great, bald headed and all.
She does.
Thanks. Shout out to my cousin. When I cut my hair off, it was super emotional. That is so hard to deal with.
It is. Like, it really is. It's still times in the mirror I just be like, damn, especially when it's growing back. Mm-hmm. That's when it's most intense for me, because it's just like, damn, all my hair on my head is the same. Except there's one patch that's right here. It's just, it don't grow no more. It's still the length that it grow to, it just stay that length. It's super emotional. So it's just like, I just cut it all off.
I mean, you still look like Ray J.
Oh my God, here you go. Ray J wish he looked this good. Ray J got more money than me, but he don't look better than me. So, that's that. And
but if you can pull April for me.
Huh? I mean, they say I look like Tay all the time. That's her man at the moment. She might have a type.
Yeah, okay.
I might be able to get her.
All right. I might be
able to pull some things. Listen.
We'll just send it to my address. You got it.
I can game a bad bitch. I love them to death.
Not April. Princess. Damn. April, the other chick.
I mean, April, the other one. Both of them.
The whore.
Oh, Princess? Yeah.
Yeah, Princess.
I've always found crazy girls attractive. I ain't gonna even hold you.
I never thought she was crazy, though.
I didn't either, but it's always...
Ray J is a knucklehead.
That's what I know growing up. I know women that's about their life. This is another reason why I said that post. Y'all don't understand what it feels like to have a Will Smith in your life. Kayla Niece, the regular bitch, she been beating people up since elementary school for talking about me. And I mean, I didn't know about this even until I was in like middle school, high schoolish, that she'd be beating anybody up who thought it was okay to say that I was gay. And this is before I even realized I was gay. I know what it's like to have those people in your life where I know what that person may be going through, or you don't get to disrespect them in front of me. I've experienced having a cousin leap over a car because one of his people told him, your cousin downstairs fighting and needs somebody in the face. So when you have people, I know for a fact, I don't care where I don't care that if we was at the Oscars, if we got to a point where we was nominated for Oscars and somebody decided to tell a tasteless joke about one of us being gay or homosexuals or anything like that,
but it gotta be tasteless. And that's my other thing. It has to be tasteless. And that's the other reason why I was teetering and tottering like over the middle.
Corny.
Because it was a bad joke all around. Period.
Y'all know we on some. I'm always on funny and
no
funny.
one laughed. Before Will even got up, he was the only one laughing because no one else laughed. That was the other reason why he was like, "Oh, come on, guys, it's just a joke." Yeah, we heard you.
So when you know what that feels like, I'm not mad at Will because I know what it feels like because I'm the same way. It's somebody right now that's walking in Cleveland that I still got all the smoke for, that I want to take off my Jerry that's speaking life into people nice. Like I want to take that hat off so bad and give him some work.
Tell Jerry to just pray about it because
I pray
about
it.
Jerry's prayer. Jerry's prayers be working. Well, you don't know. He might be going through it right now. He might be going through something.
Yeah, and it's just I still got all the smoke for him, but I haven't because Darrell told me no, let it go. I don't want you to fight him. I know people like that. I was happy for Will. Mm-hmm. I'm shout out to the people out there who saying it's a culture reset and they want the new, even the gentleman. He said protecting Black women or speaking out for women is the new clout for 2022. I'm here for it. Clout is not good. I just
wish that we can get to. Oh man. I don't know. I'm going down a rabbit hole in my brain because
I am too.
I know where it all steers from.
Social media,
and reality TV, and music.
Because if it wasn't for social media,
Black entertainment in general, and that's the shit that pisses me off. That's why I wish I did talk about more shows like Our Kind of People or something. Even though I hate watching it, I ain't gonna lie because it's not messy enough for me. That's not my form of escape. I don't want to watch this positive shit. Get this out of my face. I need somebody to smack a bitch.
Yeah, that
smack
was
her now.
15 years ago. This is why I don't got a problem with Jocelyn.
South Central Baddies of LA. That shit was first episode. Chick got a whole cup of noodles thrown on her. You ain't never seen no shit like that on TV. They don't show shit like that on TV.
But you may have seen it in real
the
life.
Streets. That's reality.
That's real reality.
Not that scripted love and hip hop shit. This is why I don't have a
problem with Zeus and Jocelyn. This is why I take offense with Amber, quote unquote, may or may not be trying to sue Jocelyn for what?
I'm telling you, I be instigating all the fights on the TV. Like I just be behind. Like nah, say it. Nah, run it because she shouldn't have never said that. Stand your ground, bitch. Do it now.
Because when these cameras turn off, they are still people.
And I wish people would learn how to hold a camera.
They'll get there.
That should be
people. Like we're
on
still
the good
people.
Parts.
They are still people. And Chris, you don't we over that sense
nah.
We're over the sense of we no longer are afraid to say, and this stands longer than just to African Americans. This is to everybody us as humans. We are past the stance of words don't hurt. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. We're over that in 2022. We are, as a people, we understand that words really do cut deep and they do hurt. So comedians, you need to understand.
I was just about to say that. I think they know. They just don't care because they're trying to preserve.
You know why they do care? And I ain't talking about the comedians. I'm talking about the people with the selective outrage. Y'all was just dragging Dave Chappelle.
And what he said wasn't even. I'm sorry.
And what he said wasn't a half of insensitive as
I was like, maybe
Chris
they didn't
Rock,
hear him.
because if you watch the whole stand up in full, he painted He painted a whole story for you to understand how much he rocked with this woman that happened to be trans and how it affected him when he died. And you would understand that. Took their own life. You would understand that a lot of people in that clip, in those contexts, you'll take it as a joke, but it wasn't really a joke.
It wasn't a joke at all.
It really wasn't a joke. But y'all took that clip. That's why he said in a stand-up after that we got exclusive seats too.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I'm not sitting down with nobody if they just watch that clip and not the whole full stand-up.
Facts. Because I know what you're going to do.
Accountability is real. You can't be mad at Will
at 30 seconds.
Come on. You can't be mad at Will, but you're okay with what Chris said. You can't be upset with Chris and be mad at what Will did. It's all about accountability. The actions already happened. Let's get past that. Let's unpack why it happened. Let's unpack why y'all views are so tainted about what happened.
And if it wasn't for this, we wouldn't have even known that the fucking Oscars came on.
If you weren't a Beyonce fan.
We wouldn't have even known.
If you weren't a Beyonce fan.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll spike. It'll spike at that time, and then that's it. That doesn't count. It's kind of like when you only listen to 4 seconds of a 3-minute song. It's about the numbers.
But they still got the credit for it, though.
But it's not a whole view. It's like a percentage.
They still got the credit for it, just like with a stream.
It's got to be 30 seconds.
It got to be 30 seconds. It takes about 31 seconds.
How long does it have to be when it comes to 3 hours of content? For it to count. We had 2 hours and 15 minutes right now. How long do you think people will have to listen to us to this 2 hours and 15 minute
because we going.
Yeah, we going. How long will they have to listen to it for it to be counted as one stream?
Probably 30 seconds.
And then multiply what you think the rate for television is based on like streams.
But we gotta. That's a lot, but you got to think about it. Her performance, that means we watched most people. If you you got to think about it in these sense. Some people we're going to watch and we know she there.
Right.
We want to watch the red carpet. We want to see her sitting there. And we're going to watch all the way up till she performs because we never know when it's going to happen because it's Beyonce.
But then a headline will come out the next day as Beyonce's portion of the Oscars, whenever it is that she was on there, everybody tuned in for that. They're not tuning in for the rest of it.
But what I'm saying is your views are more likely to go up because you have a Beyonce there in the beginning. When she done, their performance is done, it's gonna peak the highest, and after that they may jump off. But everything before that, I didn't watch it. I just watched her performance. If I would have been up, I would have watched the show. And I would have saw all this unfold and I would have been able to be more accurate of when she actually performed to let you know. But that's what they usually do.
I would believe that it's in segments if they pre-recorded it. But they didn't. And that shit is nuts. I posted the other day.
That got something to do with it too because it was live probably.
Live, exactly. I posted the other day. I'm like, this is why the BET Awards pre-records their shit and just show it. Just show it on a Sunday. In June or some shit. Y'all know when it come on.
Yeah.
Y'all know it was pre-recorded 2 weeks early.
Yeah.
This shit was live. Y'all got to stop doing live shit. It don't work out. This is why. Because when we there, when the black's gone black, because you never know what happens.
It's getting blacker and blacker,
we getting blacker and blacker, y'all.
I'm fine with it. I want us to get to a point where... I'm not about to worry about this. I want us to get back to segregation in a way. And what I mean by this is I want us to get so comfortable with being us and being black that the whites are no longer concerned with what we're doing. So we can get back to having our own black stock market in a way. And we're legit out here. Our wealth has gotten so big.
We got a black market.
But it's you know
catch that.
we do, but it's just
my dead phone.
I want more for us than to have to worry about as somebody paid $10 to say on this lawyer man, whoever he was with his nice smile. Somebody paid $10 to him to have their comment on screen to say that will set us back at least 10 years for what happened. I want us to get to a point where we don't give a fuck about setting ourselves back because we good.
Well, I'll say this. If we keep pushing the I don't want to call it the
because
narrative.
we own it.
Y'all made the word narrative have like a
We
negative
built
connotation or something like that.
Come
but
on, unapologetically black.
The fact that without us, you look away. We have to be included.
We have to be. So why y'all so worried about y'all being
pushed
y'all?
to the forefront of everything in the past like couple years or whatever after George Floyd and all the rest of the fucking killings that's been happening? You see a push of the blackness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people say it's, propaganda to just appease us. And for some, it works. For other people, we require a little bit of action.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not see so many police killings on black people. Let's not see all that on TV. It still happens. We're, of course, we're none the wiser. But when it's not posted in your face all the time, and I've noticed a decline in that. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not saying that it's due to the quote unquote decrease in police killings. Like, I'm sure that's not the fucking issue. The issue is, or was, that they were trying to just put that shit in our faces. Just at that time. And y'all know what time that was. Am I off in something?
No, you're not, because that was
and then all of a sudden
that was during the Obama era.
Now we just so worried about fucking Ukraine. Pay attention, y'all.
I'm worried about that though. I don't want another world war.
Well, yeah.
I don't want another world war.
It's just something else to worry
about that.
But listen, that's what I'm saying. It's just something else to worry about. Now, this is the most necessary thing to worry about because that's all you see.
Facts.
That's all you see. That's all they're putting in our faces
the war
right
is
now.
Still going on right now over in Russia and Ukraine. All of that. It's still going on right now. While all we talking about is Will Smith. It's still happening. So I understand gas prices are still high, like y'all was talking about. So even the people like it's a distraction. You are correct.
In a sense, yes, you are.
But I want y'all to understand that y'all empowered these white people. As Lab just said, they putting us at the forefront. Mm-hmm. So since y'all came out as being coons, y'all justify Alec Baldwin talking about how this was a disgraceful Oscars or whatever the fuck he just said, like he didn't just murder somebody. But guess what? He got away with it because he's white. But y'all concerned about us in spaces.
Oh shit. Jerry is potting tonight.
I'm just saying, we got Jim Carrey coming out talking about how
he did kill somebody. Yo, how could I forget?
How Will was out of line for what he did, or it was tasteless.
I felt like I was Men in Black flashed or something.
This is what I'm talking about. But guess what? If we a united front, because I've been waiting to cook. I can keep cooking. This is why it's a long episode. Y'all was just talking about old girl, how we let her fall to the waist about her being a drunk driver and murdered 3 people.
Ooh, shit. Now
y'all wanted us to have her back
was the one.
Because she was black. But she was on Twitter bragging about her being a fantastic drunk driver. But y'all want us to stand with her because she's black. But y'all got an issue with Will Smith, who's always shown blackness at the utmost front, and he's never really made any mistakes about it.
He's one of the top at the black
He's
pyramid.
been able for slapping Chris Rock,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I can name a few.
But let's think about this though. Let's think about the parallels.
Nick Cannon.
Let's think about the parallels. Will Smith has always been black. Chris Rock has been able to beat him.
Steve Harvey.
White spaces by attacking us blacks. I sent Laugh a video today of him sitting in a room with 3 other white comedians, and one of them
Michael
said
Jackson.
nigger with a hard R. He was comfortable with it. He brought it up. In hindsight, the only person who was uncomfortable with that nigger word being said was Jerry Seinfeld. It wasn't Chris Rock. It was Jerry Seinfeld. You can tell the energy in his room on his face. He was the only one that was just like, ooh, they just said the N-word. And he just said he's like the only one who can say it, or he's the closest one to it. Come on now. Y'all mad Chris Rock got slapped? Y'all talking about Dave Chappelle wouldn't have got slapped. Dave Chappelle don't attack black people. He may use us as a point of reference, but he's letting these whites know that y'all got us fucked up. Cat Williams wouldn't have
Like,
said it.
hey.
No, he wouldn't have, because Cat Williams don't attack black women.
It's like Dave Chappelle got a way of telling
Unless
jokes
you
like,
attack
hey,
him.
hey, this is real and this is funny. Can be taken offensive, but don't fuck with me. It's like all that in one little joke.
Who else y'all think
One
Will
bar.
Smith wouldn't have smacked? Bernie Mac? Bernie Mac? No, of course he wouldn't have slapped it. Because first off, Bernie Mac wouldn't have been invited to that stage. A lot of these comedians that y'all said wouldn't have been invited on this stage.
I would love to see Will Smith smack Michael Douglas.
I would. I'm happy to
That-
see him slap anybody. Guess
That-
you know why Kevin Hart was invited to host the Oscars, but black people and us of the community made him lose his dream job? He doesn't attack black people. He's just funny to white people. He's just funny. He has the
And
kind of humor
I've often
that
thought about
appeals
that too.
in both rooms. But we ruined
Kevin
that
Hart
for
is
him.
definitely on the list.
Yeah. Chris Rock, the reason why he's so entertaining to white people is because he says the things that they think,
Mm-hmm.
but they know that they can't get away with saying it. Because guess what? They gonna get popped in the mouth.
Chris gonna take the pop for you. Chris gonna take the pop for you.
Get
He
off.
gonna say it, and you gonna laugh.
He sat down with a woman that's going through alopecia before. That's no excuse for that joke.
And all that to say, he's told better jokes.
He's
y'all.
told better jokes.
He's told better jokes.
And y'all think it's a good thing that the joke may have been written by somebody else? That's even more poor taste. You Chris Rock, and you still need people to write jokes for you to do a monologue to open the Oscars? Because was this like the opening? It might not have even been the opening.
Y'all should have just got Pete. Was Pete on the writers list? Was Pete on the writers
Come on,
list?
y'all just should have got Pete.
Listen.
Child.
Y'all should have got Pete.
You got an unmentionable? Because I got to pee.
Give me your phone and let me try and work it again. Just get me to where I need to. I sound like my mama. Just get me to where I need to go.
You need me to
Where I need to
connect
be.
to the Bluetooth?
It's already connected, I think.
Okay. Then I'll just go back to entertainment.
Yeah,
This
thank you.
title's the first
Don't
app.
try to explain the path. It shouldn't be a path. It should just be title.
It's in entertainment. You see all the
It's in a folder for what? Yo.
We all have a lot of apps, and I'm one of those people.
Dude.
I don't want to have to scroll through 1,000 different screens.
I'm
I got
cool.
like 3.
Yeah, I got 3, but all my shit is in alphabetical order.
I'm not an alphabetical order. I don't even like spelling labs.
Y'all, what is wrong
You
with y'all?
heard my English. I can't spell.
What is
also,
wrong with
you
y'all?
think I
Y'all
care
are some
about
serial killers.
You think
I
I
just-
care
I
about
can't.
alphabetical order?
What is an easier way
You
to
think I
get
care? You
the
thought
first
Jerry.
thing one of the first things we ever learn is the fucking alphabet. I can't make this shit up.
I can't spell.
What they got to do with the
You
alphabet?
think I care?
It's a song.
I mean, I know that. I know my alphabet, but you think I care or no?
Oh shit.
Entertainment.
Y'all, that just stressed me. Just stressed me out. Purple Circus. Oh, Purple Monkey Circus. Hold on. Is this her? This is not her. Y'all, I feel old. I can't work this shit. Oh wait, I know this song. No, I know him. So this gotta be her. This ain't one of the songs she did. Okay, y'all, I'm just leave me be. Let me go back. How you? Y'all, I'm stressed out. I'm gonna do a throwback. Yeah, I'm gonna do a throwback.
You're still struggling?
I'm struggling. That shit is crazy.
Well, at least you didn't laugh on you.
Listen.
Type, who are you trying to play?
At this point, I don't even know.
Look up Reading Red.
I did. She only got
She
one
got
song.
no title?
No, not for real. I looked her up. I looked up Purple Circus Monkeys. Yeah, nonsense. Or Purple Monkey. I'm gonna just pick this song, y'all. It's called "I Got You" by Purple Monkey Circus.
All day recess. This is for the bitches.
I still feel that way trying to work title.
This is for the bitches. 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 For the bitches. For the bitches. I got your
pockets full of plenty green. Fancy cars and diamond rings. Anything and everything. I'm anything you need. That means I got you.
I be your everything and some. I be your full moon. I be your morning sun. Baby, I'm all you need. Show you the finer things. I'm talking shopping sprees, taking trips overseas. Baby, you can call me Tez. Oh, you colder than December.
So sorry.
Y'all see how? Y'all see? Y'all see
Oh
see
my
why?
God. I didn't think it was. It don't usually do that. And I can't even go back to it because I'm not in the queue. Hold on. Which one was you playing?
I got you.
For you trying Tezo?
Yeah. I remember Tezo from back in the day.
all day
I know how to work title, so I was able to go right back to it. I'm so sorry,
This is
y'all.
for the bitches.
That was an honest
for the
mistake.
bitches. This is for the 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 bitches. For the bitches. For the bitches.
Pockets full of plenty green. Fancy cars and diamond rings. Anything and everything. I'm anything you need. That means I got you.
I be your everything and some. I be your full moon. I be your morning sun. Baby, I'm all you need. Show you the finer things. I'm talking shopping sprees, taking trips overseas. Baby, you can call me Tez. Oh, you colder than December, and I put that on my dead folks. I'ma hold you down like an anchor. Shorty so bad that she make me wanna spank her. I just had to thank you, so I made this song. She run through my mind like all day long. You gotta be tired, I put no one higher. I think we're gonna need a preacher and choir.
This is for the bitches. 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 For the bitches. For the bitches. I got your
Pockets full of plenty green. Fancy cars and diamond rings. Anything and everything. I'm anything you need. That means I got you. Pockets full of plenty green. Fancy cars and diamond rings. Anything and everything. I'm anything you need. That means I got you.
Bitches, I know you think you love me, but I love you more. It's hard to explain, I show you what I'm looking for. Slow it down because I'm patient. You can be my sky, the rest is evaporation. Take me away, my chest hurt, I think my heart is bleeding. I'm about to make the song cry, the beat already leaking. But you know that this world is mine, I'm taking it. Know that my heart is yours, so don't break it, bitch. So I'm going backstage where the groupies be. My sex is the cushion. Tap out and fall asleep. Give me your all or nothing at all. Messing with these hoes, I would never fall. I can be yours.
This is for the bitches. This is for the bitches. This is for the bitches.
black men don't have an outlet.
We don't.
That's
why
why
niggas need to get slapped for having my wife's name in your mouth.
That's why I fuck with
We
Kevin
go
Samuels.
through enough. Nigga, you broke. Chris Rock as the, I don't know who this lawyer man is with the nice smile.
The lead attorney.
The lead attorney. As he just said, you going through alimony and divorce and shit right now. You got to get this money for your ex-wife for alimony. The audacity of you to be trying to belittle another black woman. For shits and giggles.
Again, like that's the, I seen a trend in people who agreed like wholeheartedly with Chris Rock, like just stood on Chris Rock's side, like, nah, Will shouldn't have never did that. That was some bitch shit. You this, that, and the third. Like, why ain't you?
Like,
you ain't do that
really?
for August. You
ain't do that to August. Do y'all know? Do y'all really, are we to the point in 2020 where something is only real if it happens on social media? Real shit. Is that where we're at in life?
That's where we always been. I have zero hope for humanity, y'all. I just hope.
No, that's not where we always been.
I
That's
hope y'all
where,
know.
That's where we've been since Instagram.
There's
'Cause even
not
when
enough.
Twitter and Facebook first started, it wasn't like this whole social, like it's
the pandemic, and then
that too.
There's no amount of
Me too.
Black Lives Matter marches you can march. Some
So
people
that-
are pandering, and I don't know why we accept that. But like, I'm better off segregated. I wish we had our own. We wouldn't have to worry about none of this.
I told you, like it's not. I don't mean a segregation in a way where we're going back in times where white people are trying to. This fountain is just for us, but shit, we in those times right now because y'all are already talking about.
And then let's be real. How old
in spaces and their spaces, y'all still in bondage.
How old are the Oscars and the Grammys? Like, look how old that shit is. When did BET Awards create? 2001? Some shit?
Oh, we love you, Miss Chevy, for tapping in late. Shout out to DJ Chevy Red. We love
Google
you.
that. When was the BET Awards
we appreciate
created?
because we still over here cooking.
Yeah,
it's just one of them episodes because it's just like y'all really.
And I didn't mean for it to be this long, y'all.
Y'all and laugh keep us on track.
I
mean,
be trying to just be
I
out.
felt like it may have been a long one. It's been a while, but it's one of those topics. It's just like it's so much to unpack than what happened because it was
I like
more
this
than
dude that you Googled. I talk to him on a regular. Well, not a regular, but we talk a lot.
Well, that was the unmentioned I'm going to play. The Lost in Love. She's featured on it, so I feel like it may. I don't. Is he good?
Yeah, I thought I played it already, honestly, because he sends me all his shit. So I thought I played it already, but I mean,
but y'all know, no real shit. Live talking has me googling when the Oscars started.
Mm-hmm.
So quick thing, hey, Twitter once again.
It's got to be the 1930s.
It's going out that Caucasians said that this was like one of the worst Oscars of all time, most violent Oscars of all time.
Y'all, time the fuck out. You did not. That's not what you typed in there. I just know you didn't type that.
When the Oscars originated?
Y'all, his specific words is when the Oscars started. Why would Google know what you're talking about?
Because it's Google. When the Oscars...
That's why it keeps giving you March 27th, 2022 at 8 p.m.
Aired?
Created.
Why not aired? 1953. March 19th. Right before a very significant date in the world. March 19th, 1953. They racist as fuck up in there. So, damn, I forgot what I was saying.
When did the BET Awards get created?
Oh my God.
Cause what he gonna type for this, y'all? I can't. He about to stress me out. I knew it. Didn't I say 2001?
Yeah, so
we are how many years removed from having our own type of something that was supposed to be for, but y'all was inviting Justin Timberlake every year, but he was like number one on 106 and Park when he was still in NSYNC.
When I said
like it's crazy. He was everywhere. Justin Timberlake. That's why Justin Timberlake was so raw to me, because he was on 106 and Park.
He didn't care.
He was everywhere. He was still in NSYNC and wrote "Gone."
If you watch the podcast, you understand. For me, it's the difference between Caucasians and white.
He had the Michael Jackson soundscapes in the background. I've been sitting. I'm like, what?
I don't have a problem with whites, and I feel like Justin is a white.
He's a pop.
He's a white.
He's a pop.
He's a pop, but he's a white also. And when I say I want us to get us in segregation, our own shit, I don't have a problem with whites getting in our spaces.
Used black culture.
Now that he did.
He used Timbaland.
But they opened up the door for him.
It was great. It was great. And he crossed over.
Like y'all,
he wrote "Gone" on NSYNC.
1953.
Well, he didn't write it, but y'all know what I mean.
I was. So I saw on Twitter that y'all was talking about whites. We're talking about this was whites, especially white women. They've been going through it. They've been calling Chris. They said that he abused his wife just from this one instance, Will Smith. And this is what I need y'all coons. And for y'all to talk about it wasn't the right time. This is what I need y'all to understand. Y'all justified these white women saying this because they can easily Google y'all now. Y'all always talk about us having each other's back, but we never have each other's back. And that's why we're still set back. But it was a woman who chose her acceptance speech to talk about like the racism that Native Americans were going through. Security had to hold a man back for trying to beat her up.
That's gonna be the next shit to be gentrified.
Y'all,
do y'all realize how
we done gave awards to movies about serial killers and shit at the Oscars? Well, y'all, but this was the most like violent and upsetting moment. Really? When y'all gave a award to a all-white cast over a predominantly black cast that should have won, but y'all got the cards mysteriously. They mixed up the cards in the teleprompter. Fuck out of here.
Darrell added Pharrell to that list as well. And you know what? Think about who Pharrell and Timbaland are like on the scale of black and white.
I feel this is a topic I could talk about all day because y'all be having
it's a lot there, man. It's a lot there.
Y'all be having me fucked up, and it just
Tim used them. They was like, we want your urban sound.
We want your urban sound. Justin.
We want your urban sound.
I mean, but even if you in the grand scheme of things, even Hove has worked with them.
With a dash of my silky voice.
And shout out to Queen B because she made him realize like you got us blacks fucked up. I'm your bitch. I'm your wife. And you had Justin sing these vocals. Let me murder. It don't sound the same when you hear what was it? It's amazing just get back the call. One day's when you love it now, the next day is so cold. One day you here, then you there.
Magna Carta. Holy
I know Holy Grail. That's what I was looking for. I knew the words, but I didn't know the
cup till it runneth over.
Beyonce's, man,
and
you know how much
Lenny
you love
Kravitz
that.
do that shit. That's
but
the
you
shit
know,
that I'm
Beyonce
talking about, man.
Justin Timberlake vocals don't compare at all to the way that Beyonce murdered that song.
It would have been dope if Lenny Kravitz was on there,
but it's just you could have had somebody else and you didn't, so you had Justin. So yeah, Holy Grail.
Now I got.
You want to see the movie with the deaf cast? Oh, what movie with the deaf cast? Put that in the comments. Put that in the comments.
I'm getting hungry again.
Yeah, it's just I want black people to get comfortable being black at all times. And not just black people, all people. Get comfortable with being you at all times. I never want anyone to take from this episode and my standpoint of it's okay to just be out here slapping people. I understand what people say when
I
it's a
can't
time
do
and
that
a
at my
place.
job.
Yeah, I understand that, but Will Smith can.
And that shit was crazy. There was no security. Listen, I listened to Kevin Samuels.
It wasn't. I mean, it was security, but they wasn't expecting something like that to happen.
No,
So
it doesn't
why
even
not?
matter. Like, if it could have been somebody else that they're not as familiar with, as everybody
You know
is
why
familiar
Noah couldn't have been
is
someone-
with Will Smith. Like, he's allowed to get up from his seat and walk to the stage,
Facts.
do that, and then turn back around and walk back. He's allowed to do that. That's
and
what
I'm
that's-
glad that he has that power. In a
Listen.
room like y'all don't. This is why I don't understand why y'all was so upset
It's like
with
he
him.
had the 5 stones of being black and white America and being
had the
accepted by
gauntlet.
everybody, and was like, damn, he is
he
actually
had
allowed.
the gauntlet.
He literally got up from his seat and walked to. I was like, what? He did that? Like,
Even
he
if it
walked
was
to
a
the
white
stage
man, he still had the gauntlet
then-
to go up there and slap
and then
him.
assaulted another entertainer. This shit is wild. And walked the fuck back.
Button
He
his
had
jacket
time
back up.
to do all of that. Oh,
Button his jacket back up. So this is what. Remember what was that?
and
When
was
what
cursing
interview
words.
What interview was
He
that
got
when
to
they
curse
said
words
Will
twice.
Smith and Steve Harvey? When we just recently talked about him, he said that Will Smith and Denzel, they like really got that money. Remember when Ho said that he was starting to elevate? This was before it even came out that he was a billionaire. About how as he's gotten elevate, he sees less of us. And the only ones he named was like, it was Oprah, it was Will Smith, and I think Tyler Perry. When he was sitting down with Rap Radar. Shout out to Elliot Wilson, I love you. So it's just, y'all mad at this man. Think about the spaces that he's in, and he's able to beat us. Y'all talking about he set
No,
us
that's gonna be a
back.
bad question. I was gonna ask, do you think Jay-Z would do this? But no one would do that to Beyonce. Period.
Ain't nobody doing that to be.
Nobody's
not
doing
in this
that.
rap. You
to
want to
cause
know
that? No one's doing that first part.
You know, I take that back. I take that back, laugh. I'm gonna take that back. Hove wouldn't have to do this because where Hove is at in his life, he doesn't need to be at the BET Awards, but he will be at the Oscars. The people in the white spaces, they respect Beyonce. They not gonna mouth them words.
She's the queen.
But at the BET Awards, where she is the queen, where she's done the most to elevate them to where it's still the BET Awards today, they'll make those jokes. And you want to know why I know for a fact they'll make those jokes? Because Chris Rock made one at the Oscars. But if you want to go back, a joke was made about Blue Ivy, their daughter, the prodigy, on the BET Awards. I mean, I'm sorry, on 106 and Park. 106 and Park. And it's been gone ever since. Black people that make those jokes. White people, they wait for black people to make it okay to make those jokes and remarks when they know for a fact it's not something that they should be saying besides the N-word with the hard R.
You know what's very uncomfortable for me? These gamer groups that I'm in.
I told y'all I can talk
And
about
how
this all night. Y'all got me fucked up.
when
Black.
pop culture like seems to die. Like, I'm part of a lot of gamer groups like Halo Infinite, like Splitgate, Ladies of Call of Duty.
She still ain't played
Call of Duty Mobile. I'm about to just add myself to that group so I can understand it a little bit more.
I will teach you.
If I gotta be taught,
But it's easy.
you know, I like to just shoot.
laugh. And I told you the 2 guns on there, but the only thing difficult about the 2 guns is for you to use like your specials with your attacks. You got to go up to the monster and absorb the energy close range instead of just it automatically reloading. That's the most difficult thing about the handguns.
That's one class of weapons, y'all. I see.
You don't need to use nothing else if you don't want to. The other ones is just, I'm just gonna keep meshing these buttons. I can do a little combos. You know what? You don't like fighting games. You don't like fighting games.
I hate them combos. If I gotta do a
like
combo,
combos.
here's my favorite combo in the world is sliding and shooting. I slide and shoot every fucking way.
And
I
once you
slide and
max
shoot
them
everywhere.
out, I figured out once you max out a weapon, you can just like refurbish it, if you want to say, and it keep the strength, but you just leveled it up more to a different level. Like, you don't have to change from the guns. It's a It's a very simple game. I will do all the combos for Lav. She can stand back and shoot.
What was I about to say?
This is different.
But when pop culture slides their way into the video game world,
mm-hmm.
and then you see it's like you see you're on I feel like I'm on the outside looking into a box where I'm directly affected.
Mm.
And even though I would never like comment in these groups about things of this nature, because come on, look at the consensus.
Look at it.
Look
like,
at the numbers. Read the room.
Y'all don't understand.
I know how to read rooms.
Jim Carrey was
on
upset.
The internet.
Jim Carrey was upset that, where Jim Carrey has been praising the Marlon Wayans brothers for giving him a start. We made him. Blacks made Jim Carrey. He finally was able to say something against us with his white privilege. He had a problem with Will Smith getting a standing ovation.
Let me ask you this, because I'm not familiar.
After the slap.
But I feel like I'm podding right now.
Living Color.
I know. What else? Besides that. And that's what I was about to ask. Yep.
The Ace like Pet Detective.
That was for blacks.
Ace Ventura's movies. Well, no, it wasn't for blacks. He's never really done anything for
else
blacks
outside of.
And Living Color was for blacks, but it's just he was funny for his style of funny. Mm-hmm. Because as far as Jim Carrey, he's the only one who can do Jim Carrey. We love The Mask. We can't picture nobody else doing The Mask except for Jim Carrey. He has his own.
I would like to see somebody else try though.
I would too.
Who would that be?
Since he opened up his mouth to speak down on Will Smith.
Who else is like a comedian and
there
like
isn't one
actual good actor or something?
Not a white one.
Is there a decline in those?
In white comedians? Absolutely.
Who can act good?
Absolutely.
That's crazy because I feel like you just have one or the other. Well, I mean, is Jonah Hill like stand up?
Is Jonah Hill really funny, or is he movie funny?
I don't know. I've only seen him in movies.
Exactly. We not tuned. This is why I'm saying y'all look like coons. Y'all look so bad being mad at Will Smith for going and keep my wife's name out your mouth. That was legit on some uncle to uncle type shit.
Yeah,
hey, bruh.
That felt like a barbecue.
It felt like it. Y'all mad at Will Smith for doing something.
Y'all see what I'm saying? It felt like a barbecue at the Oscars. That's the
And we should be applauding that shit.
And it's like it's that
Thank
uncle.
You, Will.
It's that uncle or that cousin or something like that. That's
so now the rest
never
of these
really spoken up.
No,
spoken up for himself or something like that. The cousin that always got straight A's and just was looked at to be soft and emasculated and all shit like that. That cousin. And then he finally snaps on you.
Crathy girl. Who is now if you talking about anybody from Bridesmaids, I'm here.
Yeah, her.
Which one is she? Who is she? Do I need to Google her?
Just do it.
You know I'm bad with spelling. Oh my god. Restrain. Yeah, like so it's just y'all look foolish. Y'all look so bad.
And it's like he may not have said something. This cousin may not have said something before, but god damn it, he's had it. So I teeter over the line. Cause for some reason, sometimes I feel like that. Mm-hmm. Melissa.
Okay, see, she was in Bridesmaids.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what I was talking about. She was the one who had it exploding out of her like lava. It's just y'all look so bad. So before you run on social media to give your thinking piece or your comment, us as African Americans, hey, I know it sucks. As I just said at this whole episode, I feel like I've been wanting y'all to embrace y'all blackness. I need y'all to think about the stuff that we're posting. I do. I really, really do. because I was really disappointed in us because y'all was out here dragging Will, and I was just like, damn, this the shit we talk about every day. This the shit we make jokes about. Us at the barbecue, us uncles talking shit to each other,
flipping tables while playing spades and dominoes and shit. This is
us.
So it's like
we're starting to get to the point where we can still be us in these white spaces and not have to worry about the police getting called.
Shout out to Chris Rock again for not pressing charges. He could have.
Yeah, so it's just like, and y'all want to drag
that's
Will?
what really made it seem like a barbecue. Because no cops, no security was involved. Like it was just that and
kept it moving.
And you can either continue it, which thank goodness Chris didn't do, and see.
A picture leaked today that quote unquote his fist was balled up. Restraint. Because, and the only reason he had restraint is because he understood. He probably knew. That's why he said, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. He's a comedian. It'd be a different story if he took off on him and started swinging back. And I wouldn't have been mad at it. I would have understood. I still would have said that Will Smith was justified in slapping him.
Why did he walk off like that? Because I would have never. Like,
because he knew.
I'm keeping my eyes on you after I just smacked you like that. Like, I have to. Because just like I'm ready, I got to get my hands ready. Because I started it, right?
You want to know why he knew?
I started the fight, right?
You want to know why he knew? Because he didn't punch him. He didn't mug him. Because you know, if you mug somebody, you really won't smoke.
It was a terrible slap. Like,
yeah, like it wasn't no disrespectful. Like, well, I mean, it was disrespectful him as a man.
I would have mugged him.
But it was one of those slaps where it was, I'm not trying to hurt you. But I'm going to let you know that you fucked up. If you won't smoke after this while I'm walking away from you, after I just put hands on you, because that's an intimidation factor. Because at that point, if he would have dog walked Chris Rock, it would have been justified. Because I smacked you, I walked away, you came up from behind me and snuck me. You know us as blacks. I'm just saying, you know, it just, he did what he did and he walked away. He didn't hit him with no toothpiece. Everybody been talking about how Will would have beat him up. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. And he waited till he was sitting back down and say that. I'm gonna let you gather yourself. So when I say this, you'll be able in the right mind frame to recollect your thoughts. But hey, it's people that think it's fake.
He initiated the fight and then walked off from it. That shit is crazy to me. I'm sorry. That's like
only people with hands
number 3 of the list that
like
I'm never doing.
He's from West Philadelphia.
That's number 3.
He's from West Philadelphia. I
read the book. I'm not impressed.
Just because you're not about that life, don't mean you don't know how to hold your own. If you need to
hold his own, what? He could have just stayed in his seat.
I mean, he could have.
You initiated the fight and then walked off. That is crazy to me.
I think y'all over. I don't think he wanted to fight.
Can y'all see back in the 1800s where somebody would walk up to you in one of them white wigs with a white glove and just slap you with it
and walk away? That was to let you know that you fucked up. Now, if you want to go there further,
is back
we can.
In the 1800s.
Hey,
fam. That is back in the that does not work in 2022. How did he get that to work?
Because
this shit is
Will
crazy. The man's amazing. He's a legend.
He's Will Smith and Chris
Rock. This just confirms it.
This
is all he needed for his
Chris
brand.
Chris Rock to me,
he needed the bad boy brand on his side,
but he's done it before, and he was one of the first. He helped hip hop go mainstream, and black rap go mainstream. He was the first one to win a Grammy. As far as rap, he was the first. He helped it go mainstream. We not about to act like I don't know. I'm not trying to say he hard, but we do need to low key when it comes to those spaces put more respect on his name.
Was the gangsters listening to Will Smith when he first came out? Thank you.
No, I ain't trying to say that.
So
I ain't saying that.
When it comes to rap, especially where rap is now, where you have to kind of like be a gangster, and if you're not, it's just a few of y'all. There's Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco,
not even
niggas
Lupe
like
no
that.
more.
Tech Nine,
Not even Lupe no more.
Eminem. I mean,
You know about Tech Nine? Can you tell me about him?
He's a gangster. Who?
Did you see the post I sent you about him? On like it was
On the
like all
billionaire?
the money
Millionaires?
makers, yeah, because your boy Travis was up there. Even
Yeah,
with
38,
the terrible
38,
year.
38 M's.
But he was like in the top 5, I think.
Yep, 38 M's.
And I was just like, who is this person that they're praising? Tech Nine. I went to his videos. I was like, I don't think I've ever heard anything from him.
He's been independent, like all of his life.
I'm rubbing off on Laugh, y'all. She stumbled on the word.
It's been independent. I did not stumble.
You did. It's okay.
Like ever since I've ever
I
found out about him. Like
I had no idea.
I had just got hit to him in like 2010, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And then that was like his story. He's independent. He does all of this himself, and he still reached me here in Cleveland, Ohio, because he's from somewhere down and over there,
Kansas City.
Yeah,
he's
shit
from
like
Kansas
that.
City.
He's from over there, so I don't know.
I
didn't know much.
Page or whatever.
Like we know Jay-Z, we know Tupac, I know Eminem,
Yeah,
I know
facts.
niggas like that. Like, and then there's Tech Nine.
3 hours in, y'all.
Oh, thank God.
Thank
I'm so
you
glad
for
you're turning this off.
tapping in with us.
I'm like, I can talk and all, but damn.
No, because I can keep going. Like, y'all really disappointed me as blacks, as African Americans. I was really disappointed in us because it was just like, what? We've seen this. We've experienced this.
Jerry ain't gonna pray for y'all if y'all keep disappointing him.
Like,
y'all
I'm
know
not.
his prayers work.
They do.
Jerry's prayer.
I'm just keeping it 100. I
gotta write a song called Jerry's Prayer.
Like, the way that y'all was attacking him, it was just like, it's not even that serious. Because as Laugh said, it was a slap and he walked away.
That shit was crazy.
I could understand, like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. If
he was able to walk away. Like Chris Rock let him walk away. Security let him walk away. Everybody let him walk away.
If he would have went up there,
Jada didn't even get up. Like,
if he would have went up there and cold clocked him close,
Jada didn't seem concerned at all as
different.
all of this was happening. Like, it's all kind of weird.
That's different. If he would have went up there and cold clocked him,
yeah,
it was a nice little tap.
Yeah,
and when I sat down,
I'm like, it's a pretty feminine slap.
But he put him in the industry on notice. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all done got off enough talking about me and my family.
Punch him. He should have just punched.
Now me and my family were at a
now
point
I'm thinking about
with her hair. Don't talk about her hair. No, leave her alone. But I'm just Jer.
He should have punched him, but not at the Oscars. But punched him hard enough to knock him out. Then we wouldn't even care.
Address disrespect when it happens.
No, wow.
Address disrespect. I don't give a fuck. Address disrespect when it happens.
I would have appreciated
I'm not saying go up there and slap everybody who
pre-recorded,
but when it happens,
taken out, and then we just hear about it in the tabloids.
That's on the Oscars. That's not on Will, because even if it was pre-recorded, he addressed it when it happened. They saw it because this is just a recorded event. We're getting together to have an event. We're just recording. We're going to premiere it later. Will still no. The Oscars didn't do that. Not Will. The Oscars didn't do that. Even by your stand, what happened should have happened when it happened. Address it when it happens. Whenever you feel speak up for yourself.
So Will don't know it's live.
But that doesn't have to do with what you're saying. You said you would appreciate it if it would have happened and it was edited out. That's on the Oscars. That's not on Will. That is live. That's on the Oscars and the people that are behind it. That's not on live. That's not on Will.
I never said it was nobody's fault. I'm saying I just would have liked it more if he would have knocked him out
during the recording.
During the recording.
He don't control the Oscars though. He's not a director or behind
He knew it was live before he went.
So you want him to sit and wait till it's over?
I want him to take into account that it's live.
Man,
that's all I'm saying. Take account that it's live.
No,
it's live.
Address disrespect when it happens, because
they was all going to the same after party. You could have caught him there. Then maybe he would have knocked him out. And then we'll just hear about it.
You know what makes it okay? The same way that I said that you people who were on Will messed up, so it was okay for the white people. If he said it, it was okay for the rest of the white people and the rest of the white people after that to be making fun of his wife's bald head while she has alopecia.
I laugh every time that you bring it to race.
Because it's the truth. We not about to act like black people don't make the world go round. As far as content, as far as media, as far as everything, trends, all that, we make the world go round. We're not about to act like race is not a real thing. The only way race is going to stop being a thing. Yeah, the only way race is going to stop being a real thing is if blacks stop attacking each other and we start defending each other and we wait to attack. We only attack others. We only attacking the others because the whites, they not doing that. The Hispanics,
all right. I think I just laugh every time you say the whites.
They may be doing it, but guess what? The whites attack them too. The Asians, they not doing that. It's all for one with all other races except for us. And that's because we were instilled to be that way by them. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's one day we'll get to a point where I can stop talking about the whites and we'll really start getting a sponsorship. But right now it's insane.
We ain't never gonna get sponsored.
We gonna get it, but an episode like this, definitely not.
We got to start looking for other sponsors because clearly we
black only.
Literally. We can't. We're not going to get the other side. We're not going to get the bag.
We going to get the bag. But this was not one of them
How
topics.
did they accept Desus and Mero?
Exactly. They got, because they good. They on Showtime. They was on Vice.
I remembered them on Vice.
Showtime. Yeah. That's where I fell in love around the same time the podcast happened is when I discovered them on the Vice.
Yep.
And I was very amazed, but I still am. That's what I feel like. Like, I can still be me. And these networks gonna check for us. It's just all it takes for the right person to discover us.
Then I feel like a token black. Okay. All right. I'm done.
But they're not token black.
I'm not saying they are. I don't know.
And if you want to keep it 100, if a Caucasian if you're fine with giving me some money and you want me to be a token black, but Jerry is still being him, I'll do it.
And then it takes me back to my engineering days, y'all, because that's what
I know you don't want to go there, but help us get that bag, and I'm gonna continue talking this shit for us. If same thing as I just said with Beyonce, if I got to humble myself and dial back for about 2 or 3 years from this. So for the rest of my life, I can get back to this.
Y'all, why is he still potting?
I'm sorry. I played the intro twice. I'm just Jen. She is the Lucky Loud. Check us out. This was episode 120 on another Talk Your Shit Tuesday. We'll see you next week.